hello. We're back. We're in. It's the King of the Hill. Well, we didn't do the intro. Shit. Forgot to do the intro. We'll do it next time. It's fine. The players just lagged off in this first round of the King of the Hill winners bracket. We've got a fantastic match coming up here. We've got Dan Richards. We saw Dan Richards last night in the MRC Flyer on the Thursday night, and he drew against Justin Bishop in the first round, and he went out, unfortunately. Justin, very, very good player. Justin did go on to win the competition with not really even a hiccup, to be fair. So it not really a good judge of how good Dan Richards is, but he is very good. But he is up against Mr. Alid Evans. He is the current MRC King of the Hill. He won it last year, beating Cole Bedford in the final, making Cole Bedford resign, nonetheless. So he is an exceptional player, and he's won the lag, and he's going to be first to break here. First to 15. There's a long old way, long old amount of pool coming up. But Alid, he's been dubbed the Cucumber because he just doesn't seem to get phased. Doesn't seem to get phased by any sort of pressure or any intimidation or anything at all. Not by the stream, not by the tightness of the pockets. But he hasn't seen that we've got the devil in this bottom left pocket now. He doesn't know that anymore. But it's a terrible first break for him. Goes in off, not the start that you're after. And we'll see what Dan is able to do. He had a tough time against Justin in the first round of the Flyer yesterday. So he'll be happy to see that white going off. Get him at the table. Try and get some shots under his belt and get himself nice and comfortable. So guys, get your votes. I'm going to start a poll. Let's get your votes in. Who do you feel in your gut feeling, who is going to win tonight? Oh no. It's called it. Anyone but Dan. Anyone but Dan. Am I the Teresa? She could win. Do you reckon she's any good at pool? Do you reckon Mother Teresa spends her time playing pool? Is she still alive? Wait, I might be digging a hole here. I'm going to stop talking about that. Got the action cam working as well. That always helps. When it works, probably won't stick around. It tends to go on and off and on and off, but we'll get there. We'll get through it. So Dan he's a very good player. Can be a very consistent player, and that's exactly what he's going to need to be to beat the king, Alid Evans. So we're really excited to see Alid back down. Only comes down for the big tournaments like the MRC King of the Hill. The concentration on him, yeah, it's a great angle to see the concentration and the fear sometimes in people's eyes from down on that level. So we'll be flicking back to that camera angle as the stream goes on. Hopefully it stays on and keeps working. We also have, you may have seen somebody walking across the top end of the table there. We have another game going on in the background over on table 2. We have Mike Griffiths and Graham Aviant. That'll be another very interesting match. That'll be going on table 2. You can keep track of the scores on our Q score. The link to that will be in the description. Our Q score, you'll be able to find the tournament on there. Also, you can sign up to our weekly Thursday night flyer. The link to that is in the description as well. Come on down, get involved, get yourself on the stream table. So Alid edging the poll at the moment, 67%. Like he's having a ... I wonder what he could possibly mean. Like he's having a dot. I think you mean poop, or he's having a
word with himself.
He's having a word with himself. How are you, Jake?
Not good.
He's still a bit ill, mate.
Yeah, a little.
Jake's back from his trip.
I don't want to talk about it.
Tripped up to Geordie Land. It was a lovely city. Nice time in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. You spent most of the time in bed.
In bed.
Yeah, with like you've got like the bubonic plague and stuff like that, which doesn't help.
4 types of colds.
4 different types of colds. That's some sort of a record. Yeah. It's 4 types of colds.
3 chest infections.
Dan there with a lovely little shot down at the bottom right. That's a little nerve settler for him, and this would be an excellent chance here for him to take the first frame.
My vote is for Dan today.
Your vote is for Dan?
Yeah, I think Dan's going to win this one today.
Well,
I think he's going to want this more.
Votes in for Dan from Jake. The chat doesn't agree with you, Jake. 75% to Alid. But I tell you what, he's got this in, and he's got a chance for the black to go into the same pocket.
Anyone who's voted Alid can come and have a chat if you want, and I'll explain why if you feel that
way. Yeah. Dan is a very good player.
I feel strong about.
He's
Dan
off
winning.
to a cracking start here. That is I think that was a dish, a reverse dish. Alid went in off, and I don't think he come back to the table. So not the start Alid was looking for, but. He is the king. He is the current king. He's not going to go down without a fight. Last year, he beat some serious talent to make his way to the final. Then beat Cole Bedford. Beat Jake.
That's what you meant by serious talent.
Serious talent.
Beat Cole Bedford.
And then beat Cole Bedford, who's just some random. Oh. Yeah. So, not only did he beat Cole Bedford, but he forced him to resign. Imagine that. Dan, that's just bullying. He's he's going to need to bully Alid, I think, to take him off his game, because he's a very... Yeah, it's that type of day, guys. He is a very consistent player. We do call him the cucumber. He's not the cucumber for no reason.
We call Dan.
Dan. I don't know. What's the nickname? Help us with the nickname for Dan.
Potato Wedge.
Dan Potato Wedge Richards. It's got a nice ring to it.
A hell of a ring.
It's got a hell of a ring to it. I just need to get this up on our Facebook page. Let's do that quick, shall we?
To share it.
Get everyone to share it. Yeah. Get the shares out. Let's get people in here. Yeah, let's get... Who's that? Zach's already done it. Mate, Taco's working from home. No one told him to do that. No one told him he could do that. How dare he? No, it's excellent. Excellent stuff. Well done, Taco. Good lad. Good lad. Nickname's Keno. You got to be keen if you want to be at the top. You got to be keen. You got to be obsessed. And he's gonna need to use that obsession to beat Alid here, I think. By saying that, Alid hasn't really had a shot yet, so we haven't had a chance to see what type of form he's in. But he's usually in pretty good form. Usually. Q-score open is open.
Q-score.
Q-score is open.
Started, have they? Yeah, they are.
Well, they'll be starting at 7.
Okay.
I've just put it live, so it should be on the...
It is on there, yeah. But
so
I don't know if they
really
have started yet.
Oh, well, maybe they can start whenever. So, yeah.
But we can keep
yes, of course. I did mention at the start, guys, if you just joined in now, we do have, obviously, the match we're witnessing right now between Dan Richards and Alid Evans, but we also have another match.
King of the Hill!
King of the Hill match. That's a different song. That was Ring of Fire.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was. That's
No.
a different song.
Do the King of the Hill thing.
I can't remember it. The King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, it's different. But it's close enough.
Same, but different.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So we'll
keep you updated.
We've got this game on here. We've got Graham Avian against Mike Griffiths in the losers bracket round 1 happening over on table 2 right now. So we'll keep you updated on those
Someone's
scores.
going to get a hammer in there.
Someone's going to go out. That's the way. That's the nature of the beast. That is the nature of the beast.
And the nature of the beast, Stu. Get it over to your famous view, mate. Because have a little look at that. Because can we get that cam?
We can. We can.
I don't see this live much. I'm usually from home watching it, and it looks beautiful on the phone. The bigger it gets, the bigger it gets, the sort of more sort of pixelated.
Yeah, we're watching it on a 55 inch
it looks
projector.
So crisp on the phone. Look at that.
Oh, and it does just drop. I tell you what,
he's come too high.
He has come a little bit high. He's got a double on. He's got a cut. Is he worried about if he cuts this in the bottom right? That's in off, right? All day or not?
No, not the right middle. No.
Right.
Left middle, maybe, but
Off the cushion.
yeah, a little bit of left hand
See,
side. You
see
avoid
what he
that.
goes for.
I think he.
Looking at the cut into the middle, maybe. Or what's he? Maybe a double?
He's going. I don't know. He's going wild, mate. This is
Going for a double, maybe.
Cut in the middle. Oh,
A double into the middle, and he gets it. Absolutely flying start. A flying start.
Anybody know Snake Jazz? If you do, then let us know. We love a bit of Snake Jazz. Does me and Stew.
Does me and Stew.
On
Snake
fire, Dan.
Jazz.
Dan on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Fire on,
We'll
Dan.
get to try this as well. Hopefully this works.
Fire, Dan on.
Come on in here. Come on in here. Wait,
In
I've got to turn this one on.
In where?
Aye, we're a bit bright. We're a bit bright. Oh, we haven't got the... Wait, this working without the lights on. A little bit. Hold on.
This is.
Hold on.
I actually feel.
Should turn that one on.
We should make a club. Look a bit like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what Zach said yesterday or earlier today. You're green, mate. He's got a green top on, so he's sort of clipping through it. But look, you can see in the top left. In the top left, we got the Lamb and flag.
But anyway,
Neil
mate, I'm
Rees-
trying to
Neil
watch some
Rees.
pool.
Yeah, don't worry about that. And in the top, we got the Mount in Lanny.
Yeah,
that was an epic
brilliant,
moment
brilliant,
yesterday
yeah.
when they did when they put that up on the screens.
That was identical to his in-off.
Was it?
That was identical to the other.
Oh, well,
in-off
we're back.
last match.
We're back in the room. We're back in the room.
Right, let's have a look at that.
We're back in the room.
No, that was identical to
Oh
his
wait.
first in-off.
Oh no, we've gone into a time warp. We're watching the first frame again.
Oh, man, but it says down the bottom 2-0.
Guys,
Help!
hi Lee.
Help!
You okay? Oh, sir. Okay. Yeah.
Right, guys. Lalo's in the house.
Lalo's here.
He's here. He
He's
made
here.
it.
I tell you what, Dan's here as well. He's
300 mile an hour.
He's buzzing it.
Down
Buzzing at
Iceland
these.
Road.
He's buzzing at this start, isn't he, Dan? 2 in-offs rallied.
Well, that's what I'm saying, mate. Dan's going to win this.
Dan, well,
He
it's
wants
2-0
it,
up.
mate. He wants it.
2-0 up.
Dan, I reckon, right, Dan is the man to watch in this game because chatting to him before, like he said that he was just playing in Lanny League and then now he started to venture out to here and it's opened up doors to go down to Abercrave and then all of a sudden he's playing county pool and like this boy is playing a lot of pool at the moment, I can assure you.
He is.
And
he's been dubbed the name Keno.
yeah, I'm telling you, like
Keno.
You'll see in this match. You'll just see. But this boy is one to watch in the game. He's quality.
Tobani Paul, watch him live from South Africa. Dan is winning. Fingers crossed. You've got your boy on tonight. Dan is at the table.
He likes him, does he?
Yeah, he likes it. Well, clearly, Dan is winning. Fingers crossed. That's his man.
Thobani.
All the way from South Africa. I can't do the accent. I'll give up. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Have some respect.
I won't.
But some serious pool talent on show tonight, that's for sure. Worth the watch.
I tell you who is good at South African accents, though. Specifically South
Ooh!
African.
It's not going to go.
Is Mr. Stephen Fuller.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He's
Just a weird talent.
yeah, he's just good at it.
Exploring the what entity? Exploring the entity. Is it
10-7
10-7
Alid, but it's
Alid?
first to 15.
Who was
so,
that? We've seen him in before. I forget who that is. Exploring. Is it Drew? No. Who's the? Yeah.
It's not Drew.
It's Carl. Carl Guntrip.
Who's Carl Guntrip?
Is it Carl Guntrip? Yes, that's him. That's
Who's
him.
Carl Guntrip?
I don't know. Some guy who follows us. Just some guy who follows us, isn't it?
Newtown. Oh, hello, Carl.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, no, it is.
27-1 to
Come on,
Al.
Alid.
Alan's in. Alan's Friday night.
Yeah.
It's Friday night.
Yeah, 27-1 that Alid wins. You mean maybe? I don't know. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Alid. I'm joking.
Alan,
by
what's
the way.
what's the odds on tonight's outright winners, mate? What's the odds? He gave me. Did you see the odds he was giving me the other day?
No.
Yesterday, he said he'd give me 1,000,000 to 1. I can't remember. It was 1,000,000 to 1. It was 1,000,000 to 1. I think that Justin wins this frame. It was like the black was over the pocket or something. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Sure.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I'll have 2. You was the one I got spanked by Curtis. Well, I mean, It's just a tough match,
tough
isn't it, mate?
match.
I've
But tell
played
you
Curtis
what,
before, and
Curtis is playing Justin on Sandy.
he spanked me as well, mate. So I wouldn't worry about it. You'll get to play him again, and then just
Just don't do him over. Yeah.
bend him over and give him a little
yeah.
tap now and again. You know,
That's what
that's the
happens.
way it goes. What goes around comes around.
Stu to streak around the table. 2.8 million. I'll do that for free, mate. No problem.
All there. Yellows are looking absolutely minging here, mate, and Dan is
Looking all right, or what?
could be looking 3-0 here, mate.
Well,
Could be looking 3-0.
guys, get the likes in.
Yeah, like it. What's
Chuck a
going
like on the stream. Here you are. Might as well chuck a like in.
Chuck a like, chuck a share. You know, chuck a. Chuck a whatever, innit? You know?
Yeah, chuck a baby. No, don't do that.
Just start chucking it.
Chuck it. Chuck it. Alan really trying to figure out the best route here. Like you said, he's in a bit of an awkward spot here. Those yellows aren't lovely.
Yeah, rough. Looks like he's going for.
Oh, trying to cover the pocket. He is clever.
He's gone in.
He is clever.
Well, I mean, it
was a lovely shot.
It was a big pocket. It was a big pocket. He had a lot to aim at.
It was
there,
a
but
good shot, though.
It was a good shot.
Let's have another
I agree.
look.
I do agree.
Have another look, mate. Watch how
Like,
good this shot
technically,
is.
you could have hit anywhere in the middle of the bottom cushion there,
And it would have covered the
and
pocket
it
at
probably
least.
would have gone in or covered the pocket. So he
But-
has so much margin.
But he's made it happen.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. He's given himself a chance. He's got to come around the table again. Get on these two, but I don't quite know how he's going to do that. Not in these middles. Aye.
Dan's not that. Not Dan's going to hear that for live now and just
Aye.
start laughing on the shot. Hear us saying "aye." He loves it. So, Alan, where are you? Where are you perched watching this, mate?
Yeah,
What's
which stall are you on, mate? I
Oh,
think he
he's
went for
not.
the cross double there.
Yeah, I think he didn't quite get it right.
tell you
And
what.
Alan jumps back at the. I mean,
He should take
Dan
that top
jumps
one
back at the
first.
table.
Top left first all day.
Probably first. I mean,
Bring your way down the table.
does he go top left and then maybe what's this red on the top right? Oh, middle right cushion there. Is that just leave the white up there and go for the middle then run down?
I actually quite like the shot he's going for now. So you're looking to pop this into the bottom right, come
chance
round
of
and
it,
leave
no.
himself the one on the middle for the next shot.
Well, you could still do that
Or
now
the next
and then
shot.
just
Yeah,
roll
that's
through
just as good.
and then
Yeah,
bang
yeah.
bang.
Yeah, clearing
And
that
then
middle
black-
one there makes sense.
That goes in the middle.
Goes
I
in
think.
the middle, yeah. Yeah, clearing that middle one there does make total sense.
At home, unfortunately, staying fresh for rugby tomorrow. Well, good on you, lad.
Ah, good boy.
Good man.
Good boy.
Good man. Can't let your teammates down by turning up hanging.
Nah.
No one likes that.
Or if you do, you may as well just carry on drinking and have a pint before the game.
Yeah. Air the dog of the air, isn't it?
Yeah.
Important shot.
Yeah, perfect on that. Perfect. Just drop this in, leave the white.
Knock into the yellow a little bit, maybe.
No, just leave. You don't even go nowhere near the yellow. You end up snookering yourself. Just literally just roll this in. Even if you leave yourself on the cushion, you give yourself more angle anyway. So it. Fine there. Just roll
Wait,
this in.
oh God, no, not playing. Jesus, watching Wales and getting slashed.
Oh, right. So you're preparing. That's hilarious.
That's a different level. That's a different level. I thought you were staying. Whoa.
Wait.
Staying fresh
So he can get
hammered, absolutely
really
rat-arsed
hammered,
tomorrow.
super hammered.
That is a different level of commitment there, Alan. A different level of commitment, bro. Go reflick this one.
That's brilliant. Okay.
Go reflick it on. Yeah, Alan. I mean, you got to hand it to the dedication to this man to getting pissed. It's just extraordinary. He doesn't want to come up too far, come up too close to that black. He's left it. Yeah, I don't know. He probably wanted to come past that black and give himself an easy option, but it hasn't quite worked out. He could potentially cut this in. I think that's what he's going for. It's a thin one. Oh, he's overdone it. He's overdone it, and he's given Alan a chance here. And this is what the cucumber is all about. One day they'll be putting this on the TV over the rugby. Yeah, probably. It happened. I mean, yesterday they had us on over the darts and the snooker. So it's coming. It's a coming.
So, guys, give us a hand, because I had to just shoot off for a moment there, but how's Alid got back to the table here? I thought these were nailed on for Dan. They were over the pocket. And these yellows are all there. Pop this bottom left. You've got options to leave it in the bottom right or stun down for the middle, maybe. No, wrong side. Okay, he was fairly straight, so it was the best he could do, but I mean, you play this in such a way that if you miss, you don't really leave your opponent much in behind the black. No pot and angle. I don't really feel like there's much pressure on this for Alid, even though he is 2-0 down. It's a long way to go.
Early days.
He plays them so well.
Yeah, done that well.
Stu, what happened? What ball did Dan miss?
Oh, there was a real tight. He come up on the last yellow, the last red down into bottom right cushion. He finished this ball into the bottom left and just rolled, or didn't roll far enough, left himself a real tight cut.
Right.
Wasn't quite able to make it happen. So a slight...
So he missed the one over the bottom left?
No, missed the one at one of the bottom right. It was a tight cut from... There was a ball down here. Potted this one, then he come up to his last red.
But what happened? He had the white up here?
Yeah, he came back across.
He came back across?
Yeah, he came back across.
Christ.
But Alid does sneak a frame back. 2-1 here.
This is why I said you just roll it in. You don't do anything with the white, because the way that you leave the shot down here, if you miss, the white ball's on the bottom cushion. And you've not really left your opponent much. Big mistake that.
Big mistake that. Just want to go back to this. Come on in. You got to come on in. Look at that. Look at him. You want to get in the middle? Huh? 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 Excellent stuff, guys. The more pubs we get in to send us like pictures and that, we're just gonna have like they're just gonna be all over the place. It's gonna be a whole thing, and one day this room will be a real thing, and you can come down and sit here and get a drink and that, and food and stuff.
Whoever the pubs are should maybe think about giving us their logo so we can maybe chuck it up on there.
Happy to do that. That'd be good fun.
Yeah. Get all the community thing going. You know,
get it going.
All that.
All that.
Right.
Right. Let's.
Oh, I didn't.
Why would you do that?
Oh, I didn't touch it.
Why would you do that?
Do what?
Move the screen.
Oh, I didn't touch nothing, mate.
It's perfectly designed to get not anything but the green screen in.
Oh, I see.
That's it.
Yeah, nightmare. See, this is why I do handstands. That's always another in off.
Oh, he's got a couple in.
Close to an off there.
Not happened. Alid is annihilating the polar. He's got 82% of the votes.
Well, he is the king,
There's no Dan fans in there. Where's all the Dan fans?
I'm a Dan fan.
Who said that?
I don't really know. I think I prefer reds here.
Yeah, reds do look okay. I've just got that yellow down on the bottom cushion. A little bit of a problem. Today, isn't it? Alan.
Cracking a cold one with the boys.
It's going to be skits. Did you forget it again?
Get what?
It's going to be skits.
Did I forget it?
No. But remember you said like every time you say cracking a cold with the boys, you know there's something else, but you forget what it is every time.
Yeah, I did.
It's the same distance.
Yeah.
It's going to be skits.
Skits. Yeah. No, I did forget it again. Yeah. I never remember it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Let's have it, lads.
Yeah, so let's get back to that. So you're not going out tonight. You're keeping yourself fresh because you want to get super hammered tomorrow. Is that correct?
Sounds like that's what he was on about, which is mental because we both just assumed, I want to stay fresh for the rugby. Like he's playing rugby.
Playing rugby, yeah.
Because
it's the weekend, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Nah, not that, mate.
Oh God, no, I'm not playing. Oh God, no. God, no, I'm not playing.
Christ, you want to laugh?
Tick. A big tick. Oh my god.
Brilliant.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, you're gonna have to excuse me there. That's going on a couple
That's
of weeks.
the first sort of bad miss from Dan tonight.
Is that nerves, Stu?
Could be nerves, could just be a miss.
Yeah.
People just sometimes they just miss.
Yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't happen.
Sometimes you just miss.
Sometimes someone's head falls off on the player shot. You know, it's just.
Hey, anything can happen, mate. Anything can happen.
It just
sometimes,
depends, you know.
sometimes when you just as you're pulling back the queue, you queue and you switch places, and you turn into the queue, and he turns into the person. It's bizarre.
What's the score? What's the score on the other table?
No idea. 1-0 to Graham Avian.
Oh.
Mike Griffiths 1-0 down to Graham Avian at the moment, but a long way to go.
Will he be happy there or not?
Well, we don't know what happened in the frame. Might have been a dip, might have been a dish. Just dished him, nothing he could do. Yeah, fair enough, good shot.
No, he'd be fuming.
Well, there's nothing he could do. If he broke dish, there's nothing he could do. There's nothing to be angry about. It's just good stuff from the other player.
Yeah. I totally agree. Yeah. That's the way it goes.
What other stuff could happen just before you're about to take a shot?
Turn into Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Shane does, yeah.
Shane
does, and then he turns into not Ronnie O'Sullivan. One shot later, sometimes.
Yeah, he can.
Tell you what,
Shane can fluctuate.
Yeah, let's say that. Shane was so close to in such his best opportunity yesterday to win his first competitive match down at the MRC, but I wasn't quite able to make it happen. He was hurt. He doesn't like losing, old Shane.
No. He took 4 frames, I think, off Paul Heaton the day before.
He did, yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's got it in
him.
him.
Start.
Got it in him. I mean, that's where it starts, isn't it? When you first start playing something, you're just going to lose to absolutely everyone because you're new to it, and then you start beating this person a few times, and then I beat you a few times now.
The key is to just stay
stay
hungry for it. And Shane is starving. He is starving, isn't he?
Like he's
starving.
He
for the
wakes
pool.
up, and if he doesn't play some pool that day, then it's like he's going to die because he's so hungry.
Yeah, and that's what you need to be if you want to get to the top. To get to the top of the MRC King of the Hill, you've got to be starving for pool.
Yeah, be a bit starving.
Looks like Ali's going to sneak into the frame back here in quick time.
Yeah, he hasn't got to do much with the white ball here. Just roll this in. White's floating across the table. He's left a perfect angle. Yo. 2-2.
Yeah, sure. Looks pretty good to me here from Alid. After a couple of in-offs from the break, that seems to be his only issue tonight so far. Other than that, he hasn't really made any sorts of mistakes, and he doesn't make a mistake with that one, and he levels it up. It's 2-2. Dan Richards takes the lead. Effing 12. Nice, like it. Very clever. Yeah. It was some cut there from Dan, and he's at the table now. He gets the break. Would like a good one. Is he going to get a drop? He's not. It's going to be a dry break. Luck of the break there. So, where else are you guys? 21 of you in the chat. Let me know where you guys are from. I've got one guy from South Africa. That's pretty extraordinary. Anyone else from afar? We are, if you don't know where we are in Wales, in mid-Wales, in the United Kingdom. Where are you in the world? Can you beat South Africa in terms of distance? Pretty far away, South Africa. Quite far. Is anyone else in the chat that's further away? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you thread the needle with a cue stick. Right. He's going nuts with these at the moment. He's loving them, isn't he?
I don't really get that one.
He's just ChatGPT and like interesting Paul's quotes. That's all he's doing, and he's going, "That's a good one."
I think the what a shot was one.
What a shot was ChatGPT as well. David Hammond had a good one. Effing 12.
Ooh, nice.
Get it? Yeah, we like that. Effing 12. Yeah.
Yellows are tough from here, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a couple of problems. This is going to be another tough one for Dan here.
I actually think reds are harder, mind. All the yellows have a... What are you doing?
Safety in mind.
Yeah, he believes reds are way harder than yellows.
Impossible.
So you have a go, mate.
Yeah.
Now all my yellows go. Don't miss.
Don't miss.
Definitely don't leave me an edge.
No, don't leave it. You can't. That's what I think. I think start there for Ali, but that's what I mean. You can't. He'll know now. He'll know. Right, Alid will know. Yeah, all gone already. Yeah, all gone. He'll know that you can't leave Dan anything. James Wilson, I'm only on my first beer. Oh God, it's going to be it's going to be a lot more quotes coming through. Oh, and there's the miss. He said, "Don't miss. Have a go at him. I don't believe you can do it." Message redacted. Well, I'm afraid it doesn't get redacted on the stream screen, my boy. I'm very sorry to say.
What's that? That's brilliant. Oh, he's retracted it. It's still there. It's
Still there, James. Sorry to say, lad. You might as well just put it back in there. There'll be two there then.
Yeah, put another one in there with an apostrophe. Oh. Guys, 8 likes. We're up to 23 million viewers here with only 8 likes. But 101 views.
101 views to 8 likes.
Only 8 likes.
That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
I think we should every 20 seconds we should ask them to like it.
Every 20 seconds.
So we don't miss anything.
Alan's missed another ball. Where is Alan? What have they done with him? What have they done with him?
I actually think it's the John Jacobs effect.
Yeah, just the only difference. John Jacobs was with him every step of the way last year, and I don't think he missed a single ball.
Yeah. And then
John Jacobs isn't here.
He's king. He's king of the hill. The MRC, king of the hill. And John Jacobs can't even be asked. That's the way it goes. Devil Pocket here.
Devil's Pocket.
6-4 in the other match.
We've lost a like.
6-4 in the other match.
6-4 to Graham Avian against Mike Griffiths.
And he's just gone dry.
Oh, the pocket. He's back. He's out. He's been out for both players now tonight.
Was he out for Alid as well?
Yeah, he's been out for Alid. He's been out for Alid, yeah. A delayed out, but he came out.
Right, okay, I missed it.
But Alid's missed his last 2 shots. He's missed poorly when he tried to pot. No, I think he just covered the pocket there. That's okay. That's okay. And it's actually a very clever shot because I don't think Dan can see anything to pot here.
Yeah, he just pushed the yellow out the way. Like in this situation here, if you cover that pocket, I'm just knocking that yellow out the way because there's other reds going on that are also covered. So
yeah.
If I don't think that you're going to clear up, I'm just going to develop. Yeah, I'm just going to move. I'm going to bring a horse out, then I'm going to bring a bishop out, and then before you know it, the queen's out, and I've lost it, and then I'm out of the World Championships.
Amanda Evans says John is working. Well, he should have just quit. Just quit your job.
What is going on?
You know,
here?
Alid needs you. Get down here. That was flinging balls around the table.
John's working. That's Amanda. I'm assuming, Amanda, that you are Alid's mother,
sister.
Like, I'm gonna go with mother,
or like daughter or something.
Daughter that we don't know about.
Daughter, yeah. 2-year-old.
John's working.
John's working. Well, he was supposed every time he comes up, he's supposed to be bringing me a McDonald's on the way up from Newtown because there's no McDonald's down in old lowly Landod,
which we're actually quite thankful for. But
I'm not. Get it? Oh, I thought that was going to miss as well.
I couldn't imagine how many McDonald's I would eat if it was here.
Too many McDonald's.
My point.
Yeah.
But
it'd be nice though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, do you remember that show
Rick and Morty.
No, Supersize Me.
Yeah.
Where he said, right, for a month I'm going to eat only McDonald's, and when I order, if they ask if I want to supersize, I have to say yes. And he did that, and he only ate McDonald's, and he was super ill.
I'm not surprised.
He wasn't in a great spot. Yeah. It's his mum. It's his mum.
There we go.
And Alid is Ian McDonald. McDonald, yeah. Ian McKee's.
Alid is my hero. Ian McKee. I don't know Ian.
Ian Beale.
Ian Beale.
I've got nothing left.
Phil Mitchell. Is that what he said?
That's what he said. Family.
Probably did, yeah.
Family. That's what he said.
Grant, actually, no, it wasn't. It was. Oh, it might have been both.
I don't watch those.
Somebody, guys, help me out. Whoever's in the stream, if somebody in the stream is from Landod and has lived in Landod for 25 years.
About 8 years back.
25 years. Do you remember when Quick Save was opened by Phil Mitchell? I don't know his actual name.
That is his name. Coronation Street and all that, they're all documentaries.
Right.
Yeah.
So he opened the Quick Save here many moons ago, and I remember meeting him.
Huh? Get his name. Trying to. He's on the internet. We got Stato on it.
Not sure.
We got the rest out.
Steve McFadden.
James Wilson knows. He asked ChatGPT, lowercase Steve McFadden.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know who that is.
But
good old Quick Save.
Yeah.
Alan, you weren't alive then. Come on. Good old Quick Save.
I reckon.
Alan, how old are you?
Alan, you must have been about 4 when that was there, if not younger.
Just imagine him running around the aisles in Quick Save, being a right little shit.
Yeah, drinking,
going straight to the alcohol aisle.
Straight there, necking bottles of vodka.
Stumbling in, because he's 4, he can barely walk anyway. 23 was by Aldi's. It was by Aldi's. You were 23 by Aldi's.
No, it was Aldi's. Yeah, it was the Aldi's building.
Yeah,
it wasn't by it. It was. You're 23, so yeah. I mean, at that time, you literally. I mean, maybe one. I don't know. Like, I think I must have been. I was 9 when I moved here, so I think I was in high school then, so I was probably about 12. I'm
30 now.
7 years older than you.
Yeah, maths works like that.
So how old would he?
Don't look at me, mate. You're 7 years older than him. Or 12 minus 7 is 4. No, it's not. It's 5.
So he would have been about 4 or 5, I think.
It's 5. I just got it wrong.
So yeah, he probably would have been. Don't ask me, mate.
Don't ask me, mate. That's why I've got bloody no idea.
5.
4.
Oh, it was quick maths.
Oh,
but yeah.
Anyway,
Steve McFadden's my hero.
Right.
What do you recommend that for health?
Yes, funny. He's fuming about that.
I don't know.
He's fuming. Stato's getting upset talking bad about Mackey's. Apparently the Super Size Me documentary has been widely discredited. So I redact what I said.
I'm not being funny, mate. I don't think we've spoken about the pool in the past 6 frames.
Looks like after this long grindy frame, it might be Dan that comes out victorious. He is going to be going into the Devil's.
He's got to come up the table
pocket.
Here. He's got to come up the table here. This is tough. Bottom left, come up the table. Off this side cushion, off that top side cushion. Not too hard. He's right.
And it goes into the bottom left. That's an exceptional shot from Dan.
Going in the middle.
Oh, I go in the middle.
Yeah.
Nah, go bottom left. More fun.
Absolutely no chance. I don't even think it goes in the bottom left.
Go off the red.
He is. I think he is looking at the red, but I think
no, he's going straight in.
He should just play it.
Just go straight. There's no need to be playing around with extra stuff. No. He rolls it in.
No more sauce than you need.
And he extends his lead to 6-4 against the king of the hill.
Can I just shut everyone up in the poll for a moment and give you my prediction again? I'm going to go with Dan.
If Dan were an art form... If Dan... That's done me in. If pool were an art form, that shot would be hanging in the Louvre. Right, James, you're going to have to stop that, mate. They're getting mental. Yes. Go here. We ain't been here for a bit. There's Mr. Paul in the background. Hello. Wearing his lovely MRC Pool t-shirt. Look at that. Modelling it for us. F12 on the back. Lean this way. Look at that. Glorious stuff. So Brian came in before. Oh no, Dan came in before, and he was saying his missus didn't believe that you took your eye out. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. Guys, can we have some professionalism in here, please?
Okay.
My God.
Right. Okay. I just mentioned to Dan that he was my pick at the start of the stream.
Can't do that. You can't get involved.
He said
you've just taken. No, if he wins now, it doesn't count.
He said you can't do that.
Is that what he said?
He said you can't do that to me. You put too much pressure on me.
Exactly. You can't do it. Now you've ruined it.
It's too late.
You've said it. You can't get involved. 6-5 between Graham Avian and Mike Griffiths. Mike Griffiths getting another frame back. Still close. 1 frame behind. They are neck and neck. Has a close match over on table 2. Nightmare.
That was weird. Right, what's going on here? This is a break off, is it? Is that?
Yeah, Alid's at the table. Hasn't got much on it. That white is pretty close in behind the yellow.
That's what I mean. Is that just off the break? Is that?
Yeah, that is off the break. So I've just got to go to the toilet, mate.
Only on a yellow then. Make sure you do it in the toilet, all right?
I'll try this time.
Oh, he's going with the pot in the middle here. He wants yellows. He's not going to get them. And that hasn't worked out too bad for him, I don't think. I think reds are probably the colour for me here. Yellow's looking a little bit too awkward, too spread out around the table. Dan also thinks the same. Maybe want to clear this one to the left of the black now, but this is equally as good if he gets that off the cushion. Here we go then. So doesn't look like he can hold for that top red into the top left, so he might just have to run up into that yellow. Can he pot? Ooh, can he pot this one into the middle? Run into the black, push the black down past the yellow, and then leave himself that red into the left middle. I think he can, and I think he will. He doesn't like it. He's too worried about potting the black. You can't blame him. Cannot blame him there.
Let's give him some blame.
He's going for it. He's going for it. I tell you what, this is the match ball. If he gets this... No, he's not quite.
Oh, I thought that was going to just lip dip.
See, I wasn't. I actually thought the pot was in. What I was more worried about for him was the black was now safe, so. Alid. It's tough for Alid. Take this long one now. Into the top right, maybe. 6-5 over on the other table. I don't really know. I mean, I think Ali's just got to go for this, but I don't see real safety. And I tell you what, this is a statement going for that ball first. And I tell you why. I tell you why, because the black is now wide open. Alid's going for this. The yellow doesn't go off the red into the middle, so you're going to either have to play a double, which it looks like it's touching the cushion, so I don't even think he can double it.
I mean, this would be some clearance if he's able to put it off.
Yeah. How
And
is
he
he gonna...
needs it because we've said it before. We'll
say it again, like our YouTube video.
No, that wasn't.
Oh,
That wasn't it. No,
sorry, mate.
I was going to say, there's a big difference. I mean, you are absolutely right, but there's a big difference between 7-4 and 6-5.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's maths. There's, I mean, at the moment he's a leg's length away. If he loses this frame, he'll be he's an arm length away. If he loses this frame, he'll be a leg's length away. But if he wins this frame, then he'll be a hand's length away.
Yeah. Before you know it, you're just sort of touching ears. And...
Touching ears is level. Brilliant.
Yeah,
love it. That's
yeah.
it. Yeah. Write that one down. Write that one down. Touching ears. Well, they're touching ears at the moment. Forget about neck and neck. Touching ears. Oh, God.
That's the way it goes, I'm afraid.
That is the way it goes here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Get that one in your book, James.
yeah, write that one down, son.
Touching ears.
Oh, he's playing it off the cushion now. Gets it.
Brilliant shot. Wants to come up a little bit. A little touch off the knuckle kind of ruined it for him a little bit.
Well, it was always looking nasty. He's just got to take his medicine now. Just drop this one in. Leave yourself the long one up the rail. Ouch. Tough this. Super tough. Here's some commotion over the other table. Let's have a look at the score, Stuart. Oh, it's level. 6 apiece.
6 all on the other table.
Yeah, he's doing exactly that. Take your medicine. Roll this one up the cushion. But, I mean, you also... there is a chance to cut the one into the top right. Maybe. Like this one is the one to go for, though, and he is. I tell you what, Stu, get your finger on the F12, mate. Because
it's a hovering.
This could
This
be
would be some shot.
one for the books.
Oh, wow, that was fractions away. And that is the difference between winning a frame and losing a frame, being an arm's length and a leg's length away. One step closer to touching ears.
Touching ears.
People are going to have no idea. 4 people have just joined. They've got no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
They've got no idea what we're talking about. Guys, stick around. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, listen.
And you.
Oi.
Don't even worry about
Look
us.
back at the screen.
Yeah?
I'm talking to you, mate. Yeah,
Focus.
you, mate.
Focus.
Yeah, you with the hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Good looking.
All the hair. Tall.
Touching ears.
Touching ears.
Yeah, it's pretty bread and butter for Dan here. Stun this in, leave the red into the middle, black into the bottom left. Bosh.
Looks like he's going to extend it, get 7 frames on the board.
Christ, this could be big.
But we've spoken about the momentum, the tangible element that is momentum.
Yeah, life. Great game, by the way.
He
Bosh.
does pop it in, no
3.
problems there.
3 ahead, unbelievable.
Let's get back on here.
What an appearance.
Every time he just pops in. Oh my God. Look at this, look at this.
This is the MRC pool club.
Take a screenshot.
If you want to...
It's frozen. Oh my God.
But
If
yeah,
you haven't if you haven't seen this screen before, it's brand new.
That table is actually the table out there.
Oh, Paul's actually frozen in time back there.
He's,
Paul?
no, he's frozen in space.
Or time and space. You can't
No.
have time without space.
Well...
No, you can't. Paul, if you stay there the whole time, that'd be great.
He can't. Just can't do it.
I was hoping you'd stay there, then I was going to change scene, and then when you come back, you're still just there.
Who are
You've
these two?
ruined it
Who
now.
are these two players up?
Oh, so that is the landlord and somebody else of the Mount in Llanny.
Okay,
That is the pub. So the reason we've got these two pictures up on either side of us here is the picture on the left is Neil Rees. The picture on the left, sorry.
You can see the game.
The picture on the left is Neil Rees, and that's at the Lamb and Flag in Rhayader.
Indeed.
And on the right is the Mount in Llanidloes. These two lovely pubs had us up on their big screens yesterday with the MRC Thursday Night Flyer, and that was absolutely fantastic. Sending us pictures in of a bunch of people in the pub watching it, choosing us over the snooker and the darts, just the way it should be. Excellent stuff. Right, speaking of choosing it, are you all right, Paul? Just having a seizure in the back there. Oh my god! Right,
Right, 7-4.
guys, it's
7-4.
been. Are you feeling a bit down since we haven't had a like in a while? I just every time I like doesn't accompany. I need every now and then I need a like make me feel happier.
When I look up and it's just a single digit, I'm like,
Man, guys, we're one off double digits.
I so wish that was 2, man. Like that. But anyway, minimize the video, give it a like.
Give it a quick like.
It's
Bang.
good. It's good for us.
Good for you.
Paul's a man mountain.
Paul is a man mountain. Yeah, he is. He is a big man. Who's just taking that? Is that Alan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alan's just sent us in a picture of the, and he said, "Ever so pretty."
Ever so pretty. It is.
What he said.
It is. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Yes. Get the pictures in.
As,
Chuck up on your social media.
As
Tag us.
Yeah, tag us. MRC Pool Club on Instagram
And Facebook.
and Facebook.
And Alid has missed. That is very unlike Mr. Alid Evans.
Well, mate.
Oh, this is the first time he's played down here when we've had a light above the table, so maybe it's just throwing him off a bit.
Dan's hungry, mate. Telling you.
He is starving.
Telling you.
He's wasting away.
He is. I reckon Dan hungrier than Shane at the moment.
Really?
Pool wise, yeah.
That's impressive, because Shane is obsessed.
Yeah. Dan, trust me, Dan's playing a lot.
Was that a little swaz?
Yeah,
that was a little bit of swaz.
A little bit of swaz.
I love a bit of
Did a
swaz.
little bit of left.
I want to see another little bit of swaz.
Swaz on there.
Just a little bit of swaz. That's all it needed. Little bit of swaz. No need to get fancy. I think the pictures we've got from the
Yeah,
absolutely.
He loves it. He loves it. Right, he's taking this one into the top right. The big key shot here. It's in. It's in.
Lovely shot.
Pop this one in the middle. Roll the one down the right rail. And then fairly simple.
Fairly simple.
Into the devil pocket. For
Nothing simple into the devil.
That's under hit, is it?
Boop.
Just.
Got it. Perfect.
I tell you what.
Perfect. He's playing so well tonight.
I don't mean to say this, Dan, and no, mean it in any bad way towards you, but that was only just in there.
Justin.
Who?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, don't
what you're doing.
blame me for that, mate. He lost, not me. Right, so maybe the black goes into that left middle. Not sure.
Or off, push the red out of the way and follow through.
Possibly.
Could just follow through and go top right. Thank you, Stato.
Yeah. Depends how hard he wants to play the shot. Stu, change camera angle.
Oh!
What did I tell you?
Not today, the devil says. That is the devil's pocket. Call it the devil's pocket for a reason. It's crushed many a man and a woman.
Yeah, it crushed a woman once.
And a dog once.
And a
That was
devil.
weird.
That's how the devil got there.
Crushed
Got
the dog.
crushed. He's playing this off. This isn't going in, is it? Yeah, it is.
That's a clever shot.
Nice shot.
Neither of these players have really been able to. Well, I mean, Dan's got into a little bit of a flow, but Alid we really haven't seen Alid in his full river state.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
River state. That's in America, isn't it? Is there a river state in America?
Quite possibly, but I just think that Alid's not been as precise as he usually is. Like, he's usually super accurate with positioning and potting, and if he's not super accurate with positioning, then he definitely makes up for it in his potting. But he hasn't been doing that today. Like, he's missed balls that he wouldn't normally miss.
Graham Aviant has taken the lead again against Mike Griffiths. He leads 7-6. Again, that one is a race to 10, so they're coming towards the business end of that match now. Things are going to be heating
Tasty,
up.
that. Tasty. Super, super tasty.
Keeping it handy.
Huh?
Oh, he's keeping it handy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
Ready to pounce anytime.
You said that against Leon.
No
when
problem.
When Thingy was playing Leon in that short.
Yeah.
When the time is to bounce, you might not be able to bounce. I've listened to those clips so many times trying to edit them. It takes ages. He's just constantly just bloody going over it and over it and over it.
That there again from Alid. What was he doing?
You don't like that?
No,
it went in.
Does he?
It went in.
Look how awkward this is. You could snooker yourself now. This is bananas.
No, I play this one into the bottom right. You double sound.
No way, mate. Playing this into the right middle now.
Should see go up to 10 likes now.
He's got to play it with pace. He's
Right
got
about now.
This is nasty. This is nasty. Huh? Tell you what, Stu, this is missable. Stu, this is missable, mate. Stu, this is
missable.
This is a problem. Tell you what, if he gets this, I told you, mate. I told you that was tough.
Has he got a bit of luck there? Can he see it?
He can see it.
It's hard to tell from this angle, but I think he can see it.
He needs to be able to screw up that left cushion, though. This is tough. This is tough. Loads of, I think, bottom right on this. Drag the white up that cushion with the right-hand side. Was he going to leave it in the middle? He's leaving it in the middle. Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, he's another thing. He had one of these very similar position not long ago. Or does he go for the double? There is a bit of a ray of the double on.
Surely. He can't play another part like that in the middle. Not
it would be ballsy.
Not
It would be ballsy.
That wouldn't be a statement, would it? Oh, my God. Ref, get your finger.
Get your finger?
Ref, get your finger there now.
Oh, not quite this time. That is a huge moment in this match. Alid desperately needs to take advantage of this little mistake from Dan.
Options, you can play the left. He's playing the left red now into the middle first. You could have played the right one and then played the other one into the bottom left. That will do.
That will do.
And when he is bottom side of this, so a little bit of work yet to do.
Yeah, true. That makes it a bit awkward. How does he get above the black?
No, I think
just roll through a bit.
Yeah, leave the white. Just roll it through a little bit. You don't play this with pace because you don't want to miss in the pot or anything like that. Just take your medicine. Leave yourself. It's not actually that thin.
Yeah.
Half a ball and that will go in. Thin enough to get the white off that side cushion like
and
he has.
It's a good shot there from Alid, and he brings it back to 7-5.
7-5, wow.
7-5.
Turning back into a match, isn't it? I mean,
it's like viewers are just went.
If that could have gone, to 8-4, totally different match now.
Totally
7-5. 7-5. I'm gonna go and have a little chat to the boys.
So the players just taking a quick toilet break. These race to 15s can take up quite a bit of time. No need to hold your bladder. Just pop yourself to the toilet. Have a little regroup. Maybe that's what Alid's thinking. Go to the toilet. Gather your thoughts a little bit. Relieve yourself and come back nice and fresh. He needs to make a little change somewhere. He keeps trailing. But he did squeak a frame back then, so that'll make him feel a bit better.
I just went out there and told Alid that I thought he was favourite to win.
You naughty man. You can't be doing that again. You can't be doing that. It's against the law. Alid to break.
I said the same to Lello as well.
Thought Lello was the favourite to win. So, all right, it's a dry break. 2 dry breaks here.
Red's looking like the colour in control. Faux show.
It's the starter here. What red do you go for to start with then?
Well,
does that red pass the black? A little burp talked. Have you ever done that?
Voice.
Yeah, alien burp talk. Yeah,
a little bit of alien burp.
Alien burp talk.
He's playing the plant into the middle. Looks like.
So James, you were saying before that you redacted the message, but it was in vain. Are you still on your first beer, or you've moved on? Have you moved on? He's missed the plan.
Wasn't easy.
Boosh.
Hold on, let's have a look. I just heard a break, so that must mean there's a score.
Oh,
8-6. Wounding out
to
there.
Graham Avian.
Wounded.
Mike Griffiths trailing now by an arm's length.
Graham's a solid player. I've seen him play many a time. Crave. Both solid players out there. Dr. Paul McCambridge is just live on air, shouted out.
Michael Smout. Michael,
if you're there,
got to arrange your game. Arrange your game before time's up. We're running out of time. It's the 23rd. You've only got a week left.
Get your match sorted.
Get your match sorted. Otherwise, it's going to cause all sorts of problems. And Han Halled's not happy. You could tell with the look on his face. Not happy with that shot. It didn't clear the way for him.
Yellow moved forward because he played it with bottom to get up a table. It pushed the yellow forward.
You do kind of get the feeling tonight that Hallett isn't quite on his A game.
This is what I'm saying, mate. Usually he's accurate, and if he's not accurate in one department, he makes up for it in the other. I.e. potting. He usually pots really, really well. Sometimes his positioning can go wayward and other parts of the game, like so.
Yeah. He's still okay here. Obviously, he does have to figure out how he's going to get that red on the right somewhere safe, like in a pocket. Pocket's the safest place for
I tell you what, there's a chance now to play the second red in from the left, off the black, and get that one out at the same time. So big chance here. No, he's missed the black, and he didn't quite do anything with that red. No.
Goes somewhere.
Doesn't.
It might do.
You may be able to play the double plant and cover the bottom right pocket.
That's a tough shot.
No, what do you want, mate? You've left yourself awkward.
That's what he's looking at, is it?
Well, it might be.
He's looking at the pot, seeing if it goes past that red. Now he's looking at the plant.
Double plant. It looks the most obvious shot without being ridiculous, but it does.
Not quite. He's just overhit it a little bit there, and he's given Dan a chance. I've just realised, did you hear when you were out there, or did you hear any music? There's no music on, is there?
I think there's a little bit, yeah. I believe
a little bit of music.
A little bit playing out there, I believe.
A little bit of quiet music playing out there.
I think the boys are in
Dan
there.
just smothering that pocket. Said, I'll have that, thank you. He has given...
giz that ear, mate.
Giz it.
Giz it.
Giz it.
Oi.
Give us your lighter.
Don't have one.
So typical of you. It's really hard to do without the swearing.
It is, isn't it?
So typical of you, though, eh? After everything we've been through. Stingy.
Stingy.
It's before and after. Guys, nobody in the chat knows what we're talking about. If you know what we're talking about, let us know in some secret message in the chat. Some little secret sort of message somehow.
Damo.
Like, Damo, give us your lighter.
Giz it.
Giz it.
Could be in, it's not.
It's not. Could be in, it's not.
Close.
Yeah, it was closer than if he tipped it off the table. I don't... He's going for the long one.
Why don't you play the one on the cushion now? It's like...
He wants that one.
That's fine.
That's a great shot.
This one, does it pass? Maybe it passes. Wow. Ooh. If it doesn't, it pushes. Yeah, I tell you what, Stu, because...
He's going to push this red onto the bottom cushion.
And he's going to cover that bottom pocket.
And he's going to claim the pocket.
Look at that.
That is a delicious shot.
No, that red can sneak in, mate.
There's a chance he didn't hit it quite hard enough. But if he hits it any harder...
Here he goes. No, he's going quick now. The
black's pretty safe at the moment, though.
Dan might have... Alid, might have gone for that then. Looked like an angle to come across as well.
He didn't want that to go in, did he?
Yeah, it's the devil pocket, mate. It does what it wants.
It does, yeah. It does the opposite of what you want most of the time.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
Still haven't reached 10 likes.
Weird.
I'm starting to get pretty
pissed off.
Pissed off. Oh god, that's a great shot there from Dan.
Total snooker, easy escape, one cushion, side rail.
Could he get that somewhere down the bottom left?
Yeah, I mean it looks fairly on. And
just gone for the little tappy. It's given Dan a chance to do something. There's the 10th like. Yes, get in there.
Yeah, thanks.
11, yes. Now, see, I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you.
Great bunch. Love
Yeah,
you guys.
great.
Love you guys.
Great bunch of people and that. Oh, pop it out. Get the pot. Bish,
Great
bash, bosh.
bunch of grapes.
Help, help. I've been graped.
I mean,
Well, all right, here's a joke for you. It's a Ricky Gervais joke, right? This isn't me.
yeah.
And nobody gets hurt. So a woman goes running into the police station, says, help, help, I've been raped. The policeman says, do you mean rape? She said, no, there was a bunch of them.
Oh, you mean like a bunch of grapes?
Yeah, she's clearly mental.
Oh, I see.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Was it a mental hospital?
I don't know.
Oh,
mate.
she went into a police station. Sorry. Yeah. Oh,
That joke's all right,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's,
Ava, how you doing?
that
Good to see you in here. Just missed the best joke in the stream.
no, that joke was what brought Ava in, I think.
Yeah, that got you. Hello. Hello.
Oh wait, I know who that is.
Oh. You get this
Yeah.
on after, is it?
Hi, Ava.
The camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is that.
We'll get that on.
Hi. Hi. Ava, how you doing?
Hello, Ava. Eva.
Are you subscribed? If you're not, chuck a subscribe and chuck a like in. If you haven't,
chuck a like.
I'm good, thanks. How? Yes, we're doing very well. We're doing very well. We've got an intense match here between Dan Richards and Alid Evans. Are you into your pool much? Have you just been dragged in here by someone else?
By any chance?
By any chance? But chuck a subscribe and you'll see your name pop up on screen. Hopefully, it's always fun. It goes bring like that, and then we go, "Way!" It's good fun.
And stars.
And he's cleared it, and he's popped it past.
That'll do. That'll do.
Lovely
Could
shot.
be 7-6, mate. He's going.
Could be
being
7-6
brave now. He's being brave.
Speaking of comebacks, it's still 8-6 on the other table. Mike at the table currently can just see his boots. Bootstraps. Bootstraps.
Hey.
Oh. Hello, Poppy.
Hello, Poppy. We ain't gonna hurt you, Poppy. Hey.
Hey. Why is the rum gone? Right, surely some of you know those quotes. Surely everyone knows. I'm not going to say the name of the film. That would ruin the whole point, wouldn't it?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant films, though. Absolutely
I'm too late.
brilliant films. Yeah, you can chuck it on this one, though, can't you?
I can't find the cursor. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Of course you can. There it is.
There it is. Shot a mic in the background as well.
Oh, he's on yellows, is he?
You will later. You have a sleep. What do you mean you will later? Let's do it now. And he does get it, and he makes it 7-6.
Can we just flick back to that camera, please? Because it looks like Mike's on the black on the other table. That
looks like a tough one. Look at the blurredness. Dan, get out of the way.
He might be on yellows. No, he's on yellows.
He's on yellows. He's on yellows. He's got a bit of work left
Either
to
way,
do.
is
Right, here we go.
on a clearance.
Hey!
Eva! Eva!
Guys, Ava, chuck a subscribe. And I know you're tired, but it's
Please,
not that much work.
please.
It's not that much work. It's really not. It's fine.
It's nice in here, isn't it?
Yeah, no, we can't.
Is there-
we can't-
there is music.
Well, there's music
They
on the
can-
stream. Yeah, they can hear
can-
the music. Yeah, we can't hear the
course,
music.
we
No,
can.
we can't hear the music. Unfortunately, because it's lovely music. Well, it's a lot more than we were on before.
Okay, right.
8-7, he got the frame.
Oh.
Good clearance that from Mike. 8-7, they are just a hand's length away from each other.
Yeah, nearly touching ears.
Nearly touching ear, nearly ear to ear.
All four players here are nearly touching ears, guys. It's getting close. It's getting close. Team players run away with it and then come back, and then so Graham's led that match the whole way on the other table, and Dan's led the match the whole way here. Is it going to flip right at the end? That can happen.
Well, by the law of averages, someone's got to flip. Mike just does a backflip.
just flip.
Does a
for
backflip.
No reason.
See him in the blurred, in the action shot, blurred in the background, just doing a backflip. We're like, right. That was unexpected. Majestic, but unexpected.
And that would be his celebration to win the match.
That'd be a hell of a celebration to
I
win the
would
match.
assume, yeah.
I would assume. Assume?
I think that
it does pop it in.
if ever I win like a big tournament in pool or anything like that, like I think I'm going to do a handstand after I win.
It's already been done. Get your own thing, mate. It's already been done.
I can't imagine there's many pool players out there that can handstand. Just can't imagine it.
There's probably a few. There's none that like win big tournaments.
Yeah. Probably right. Probably are right.
So Dan missing that shot into the middle right, giving Alan an opportunity here. Got a bit of work to do, but he will be looking to level the game here.
Talking about leveling things, we're very close to that subscribers goal down there, and if a couple of people, we were touching ears then, mate. If a couple of people start to subscribe to our channel, we can get close to our goal.
And do you know what happens when we reach our goal, Jake?
We set another one.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, no, I know.
But the big one is 1,000. We get to 1,000, we're gonna do backflips and stuff.
Yeah, I if we get to 1,000,
you'll do a handstand.
I'll learn how to backflip.
You'll do a handstand.
No, I'll learn how to backflip. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll learn how to backflip, and then I'll post a backflip.
Post a backflip.
Post a backflip. Like that.
So if you want to see Jake do a backflip,
start subscribing. Start losing subscribers 100 miles an hour now. Just like, everyone just nah.
You're like, all right, I'll stay on my feet. That's right.
Yeah. I won't do any more handstands.
Got the red into the top left.
Yeah, but was he trying to push the?
He may have been
yellow
trying to do something
safe,
else, but
how is he on? I mean, he must.
on red.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. But
done. Yes, Ava. Well done. Thank you.
Brilliant. We'll see it now.
Well, maybe she might have her settings set to private, which means that was a big miss there from Alid. Alid really hasn't been at his best tonight.
No.
It's a big chance for Dan.
He's struggling out there, isn't he? He is.
Yeah, but Ava, if you've got your settings set to private, then we wouldn't see it pop up on the screen, and that'd be really sad. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Or just unsubscribe, change your settings, and subscribe.
A lot of work. That's a lot of work. Do you know how hard it is to find those settings? I don't know where they are.
No, she'll find them, mate.
Don't
worry about it. Go on, Ava. We believe in you. Go for this.
Well, why not? Why not? I don't think those yellows. I mean,
they both go. They got that one in, goes in there, and then once that's gone, and it also goes in the middle. So he's playing the safety down the bottom now. Knock this yellow into a potable position. Leave it as awkward as you can for Alid. He has got a pot into the top left, so let's go for that.
See Graham at the table.
You start
on the other match.
Wouldn't you start sort of just trailing the match? You're just sort of chasing these chances like this, and you start getting a little bit wound up and force yourself into.
Graham's whacking the black round, and it nearly goes in. White is left spinning in place.
Would it have been a fluke or not?
Hard to tell with the blur. Hard to tell with the blur.
He's forced into taking it. He's missed it, leaving Dan a ball into the right centre. Just start fucking with it. Going for it.
He loves these thin ones.
A chance.
He loves the thin ones. Oh, it was close. So close. Fractions away.
So I would call that a tight one rather than a thin one, just in case people want to get terminology with you.
Terminology with you?
I would say that a thin one is clipping off a ball thin. Being like an acute angle sort of thing.
Okay. That's my bad.
But that's just the terminology that no one really cares about anyway, and this is what makes this stream, I think. I'm sure I just heard people there then.
Could be people. Could be your inner thoughts. He just misses the in off as well.
We'll go for this.
Chance here to level the match.
This is a big chance as well.
It is a big chance. This is a real mental battle.
I feel that Dan's played a lot better today, but Alid seems to be grinding.
That's what champions do.
Yeah.
They find a way, even if maybe they're not playing at their best. They find a way and they grind themselves back into the match.
Yeah. He has dished Dan off his breaks, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's been some good quality pull from both players.
Hello, have fun, guys. Yes, we will continue to have fun. Thank you so much for stopping by, Ever. Maybe you'll come back one day. Maybe you'll come back one day if we haven't bored you too much.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. Absolutely
No.
He's going to try and push this yellow down the rail now, I think. Doesn't get it. Contact. He's all right. He's up to the top right.
Yeah, and he's going to... I'm not familiar with this app. That's fine. We'll talk you through it. You come back, you get more familiar. We'll talk you through it. It's all good fun.
You just sit and listen.
Just sit and listen.
Watch, actually.
Yeah, super easy.
Well, the listening's probably the better part of it. But.
Yeah. He's himself a
toughie,
tight one now, not a thin one, is it? It's a tight one.
Oh, it's definitely tight. It's definitely tight down these rails, isn't it?
Yeah,
like 100%,
very tight.
Yeah. And to get the white back into play for the black, probably in the same bag. He's got to play it with a little bit of pace.
He's left himself the double A. He's going to have to go for the double here.
Didn't quite hit it hard enough, which is why
is it a back double? Or is he going middle top? Is he going middle left?
I think, yeah, middle left. That's the cut, unless it cuts.
Unless it cuts into the bottom right, that would be some cut. That would be a thin one.
That would certainly.
That would be a thin one.
Yeah, get that one for thinness.
He's looking at the back double.
I think he could be looking at the double off the yellow.
Second best scenario covers a pocket.
I think he's going off the yellow here. Oh, he was.
He went.
Oh, he was.
He does sort of cover that pocket, so it's not the worst outcome. I mean,
it's
like you said, it's not the edge of the flat Earth.
What do you mean?
Well, you've got to stand up for what you stood for, haven't you? You've got to stand up for what you stood for.
I actually don't know what you mean by flat Earth.
Whereabouts in the entry?
Oh, now I'm with you.
Where are you? Show your face then.
I don't know where you are.
Oh my god.
It's not even. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about that one, guys. That makes no sense. Trust me. Funny though.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Gets on. That is tragic.
Clip of the day, that.
And he's giving him the frame. Can't blame him there.
It's frustration there. Giving a frame.
Guys, that is 7-all after that big mistake there from Dan. Big mistake, 7-all.
It's halfway, mate.
And this is exactly halfway. Speaking of halfway, it's 9-7 to Graham Aviant. So Graham is on the hill. He's one frame away. Mike needs
little look over there.
Mike needs to what's the word I'm looking for? Regroup. He needs to stay focused. He needs to win 3 frames in a row. Simple as that, or he is out of this tournament.
200 smackaroonies is no longer available if you lose.
I love this camera angle just to watch them racking up the balls. It just looks so nice. I wonder if there's a button we could get to like change the depth of field right here, right now. Right here, right now, right here.
Come on.
No, don't. We'll get done for copyright.
Oh yeah,
it
does sound good.
Yeah.
Right.
We've got that nailed. It'll get copyrighted for sure.
Yeah.
Other players seem to be having a good time out there. You can see them laughing and joking themselves. They're just here. They love playing pool.
Win, lose or draw, doesn't matter. We're here for war. Oh no.
No, we're here for the love of the game.
Oh yeah.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Have a little look at this. Action camera. Break. Suppose we could break the action camera. What? Oh, and he's gone in off straight away, and Dan flies in. Imagine that. Then, imagine we were like in the camera, the action cam, like this. right? And like they broke off, and you just saw the whiteboard just go smash the camera to pieces. How many jump scares there would be? How many jump scares there would be?
People usually cut break from this side as well. That could happen.
It could happen. Hopefully not. It's an expensive camera.
Well, for the love of the game, innit?
For the love of the game, I mean, it would be brilliant. What a clip, mate! That would be straight up on the shorts page, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be incredible.
It's almost like those jump scare videos you see on like YouTube and that. They're well annoying. It's like, you know what I mean? Like a basketball gets launched at your face. You're like, fuck, you drop your phone and we drop it in the toilet wherever you are, watching it.
Every time,
yeah.
Throw your phone off the Grand Canyon.
Couldn't even get that one out. That would be the worst place to watch jump scare videos, wouldn't it? Just like hanging off the Grand Canyon. Or like skydiving. Or like anywhere near water.
Dan was 7-4 up. Was indeed.
3 frames in a row for the Alid. But it's a good start. All these reds don't look too bad, to be fair.
Yeah, he's got a pounce here, Stu. He's got to go for this, mate. Start asserting a bit of dominance back to the game.
Go for the plant into the middle. Get out the way now. Get out the way now. Why not?
Need to.
Get out of the way.
Oh, this is bananas. Don't play this.
Confident. And he did miss it. That is.
This is why he played it. But there was no need. You don't need to play that.
So you're saying because of the 3 yellows at the top, he thought, I'm going to try something here.
Yeah.
Because if it goes wrong, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
He doesn't believe Ali can clear them up.
Yeah, you're not going to fall off because it's a sphere. But guess what, mate? You just tripped. You just fell.
Tripped.
And you're handing the game away, mate.
Yeah,
it's
and little mistakes like that can change the momentum of a game. Ali starts to get a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
Alid, again, he's not happy with that. He just hasn't quite been as pinpoint as he usually is.
Usually. Can we flip
my eyes are glued to the other table miters at the table. And he gets the pot.
I don't think he wanted it. He's waving his hands around.
Alid does get that one. He's still going here, and he's got an option to do something somewhere. I mean, he's
only got one option.
He can only hit the 3 balls at the top, so maybe he just does a Shane special and he gives it a whack and pots everything.
Bit of a wallop, yeah. Pots all
give
the
it
reds.
a whap.
Big old whap. Right, chuck it back to the other camera angle.
Big old whap. Who's at the table? Mike's still at the table.
He's on yellows. He might see another yellow.
Oh, he was snookered. He's forced in to try and play a bit of a containing shot there. That could. I mean, he's playing for his tournament life in that frame over there.
Yes.
Ali's looking at some sort of a triple plant doodah going on here. Maybe trying to just contain Dan.
I'm not sure if Dan...
Does that go? Is he going to absolutely whack it and hope it goes somewhere?
I'm not sure he thinks that it might go in.
Yeah, that's what
middle.
I was kind of.
He's looking at the middle, so he's playing that
off
that yellow,
off the top cushion and in between all those other balls. That is pretty precise.
Plant off the yellow.
This would be some shot, guys. If this goes in, this would be shot of the night. Hasn't gone in. It's a very, very tough shot. He's put a couple of reds somewhat more safe somewhere.
He's I'm not being funny. You take 2 screenshots side by side now. You take the table from 5 seconds ago to the table that it is now, and them 2 colours have totally flipped. Reds look disgusting from there, don't they?
Yeah, it looks tough.
Look how good them yellows look. He's come away there.
A clever shot. Clever shot from Alid.
Very well.
Thinking ahead, not just thinking about the pot.
I actually think that he's got away with that. He didn't know that the yellows are going to be pushing 2 reds safe.
And Dan does miss that long shot into the devil's pocket. And he's left Alid with a starter here, I think, into the top right. Does that first yellow on the right pass into the top right? I think it might.
I think it's easier to pot into the middle anyway, but...
See, we can see Graham at the table over there.
It's because...
Safety, a little battle going on over there in this potential last frame.
Trying to make sure of it.
Looks like Alid is going for this top right pocket. Or going for a safety. Maybe he knew it wouldn't go. So just making those 2 reds that are close together almost impossible to deal with. Well, trying to make it as awkward as he can, at least. But I don't think he's covered the pocket well enough at the top there.
He can pot this red into the right centre now, push the yellow into the reds, and I think he'd actually come off okay there. Or even just push the yellow up past the reds, and I'm just trying to see if that red on the outside does go. Close. We need to flip camera angles, I believe. It's something going on over there. No, it's just a total snooker. Furring about. Right word.
You can really feel the tension radiating from that other table. Look.
2 shots.
2 shots to Graham. 9-7 up. It's his last. Potentially the last. Could be his last visit, that.
Pot the yellow. Not sure what he was up to there.
Dan is really figuring out what is the best option here.
Off the side cushion, because that's not touching the cushion. Off this side cushion, tap into it,
a snooker.
and leave a snooker down the bottom
It's a
corner.
delicate one.
Yeah,
oh, he's going for a pot. He decided not to.
I think he needs to go for this. Sometimes you just need to, like he had at the start of the match, a bit of belief, a bit of confidence back into your game. Not going to help him. It's not going to help him.
Could be that. I mean, that could be frame over. The way the yellows are.
He's looking defeated out there.
How are we looking over there? Graham's still at the table.
Looks like he's in slow-mo. That's from before.
Has he got another 2 shots?
Is it?
He's got another 2 shots.
What's happened?
Graham's got another 2 shots. He must have put him in a nasty snooker.
No, surely you replayed that video from before. That was identical.
It
was the same person, mate.
It
was the same person and everything. Yeah, in all seriousness, mate, it's could be about to be
snookers. He's not having it, and it looks like another good snooker though. Hard to tell with the blur, but
full of clips there. With Alid stood there.
Top shot, give himself an angle to come down the table.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted that, mate. He wanted the white back an inch more at least. It's now become a little bit more difficult. He's travelling down the table. Swing around the angles, actually. Come off 1, 2, 3 cushions. Leave himself the one in the top left. Certainly is an option. That will hold the white. Deep screw might just come off the 1 cushion at the bottom. He's tried to hold it. That's good enough.
Let's roll this one in.
Quite as thin as I thought.
And leave the black into the bottom left. How are we looking on the other table? Graham's still at the table. Mike with just the 1 yellow left, proving to be a problem for him.
Cushion as well, does it?
Yeah.
It's game over. Could be game over on the other table there, guys.
Let's go.
1 more red and then the black left. So 1 more
he
red.
gets on and he's on the black. You can see that Graham, he's in between. He is in between. Can he get it?
Where's the white ball going to go? Gets it.
He does get it.
Holds the white.
And the players shake hands. And that looks like that.
The end of that.
Alid does take this
he's
frame.
taking the lead.
Takes the lead for the first time. He left it late.
Unbelievable.
He left it late, but he does take the lead. Let's get back onto this screen for a minute. So we've just seen that Graham Aviant has beaten Mike Griffiths 10-7 in the first round of the losers bracket. It was a real battle all the way. Oh, sorry, mate.
Sorry, back.
Sorry, mate.
It's much better.
Yeah, but he can't hear you.
Huh? Yeah, you can hear me. Hello.
Yeah, but you have to shout and that.
Yeah, it's because we're way back here. That's all.
We are quite far. It looks better when you don't clip out. When you clip out like that.
10-7. Should we?
We could grab him in for a quick chat while we're here. Yeah, we can still see the game on the big screen. Yeah. Grab him in. Let's have a chat with the boy. But Alid taking the lead for the first time in this match tonight. He hasn't been playing quite at his best, but it's still, so far, good enough. What's going on there? He put the white in where the black ball goes. What was that? He must have done that on purpose. Must have done. Mastodon. What? Come on in, Graham. Take a seat, mate. Take a seat. So we're on the stream. Have you seen much of the streams?
No,
not too much. Well, I haven't met you before. My name's Stuart. Nice to meet you, boy. So I didn't get a chance to see much of your game. We watched little bits on the different camera angles and stuff like that. Right. But just talk us through how did you feel your match went today against Mike?
I believe break was the difference.
Your break was the difference.
Yeah.
Come in a little bit closer. This mic isn't the best. Yeah. Come on him.
Yeah, the break was the difference. I don't think he made. So he's putting the white in.
Right. Okay.
So that was a big difference. Being able to select a favourable colour.
Yeah, for sure.
Missed a couple of dishes from steaks.
Yeah.
Table catching me out a few times because they are really quick.
Yeah, they're quick and they're quite tight pockets. These ones, both these tables are both the same.
Yeah, I could say I got on with them a bit better this time because the last time I was here, the type catch me out massively.
Yeah. It always helps. The more you play on them, obviously you understand them a little bit better each time. So I think that would have helped you tonight, and it might help you. Now you got another 10 frames on your belt, or 17 frames on your belt here. Might help you in the next round, which is where you're headed.
I could hope so. A nice favourable draw.
Who do you want?
Yeah, who are you looking forward to playing? These are the players.
Random.
It's a random draw, but you can see the players that have won. You got Jacob, Brian, James Wilson, Nick Busson, Graham. Yes, that's you,
definitely.
and Paul Heaton. You want to get Jake?
Yeah, Jake straight away.
Yeah, get Jake.
Yeah.
Go straight for the.
If I'm going to go through, I want to go through with the side-ear players.
Yeah, absolutely. Well played tonight, sir. Mike's a very good place. We've been practicing down here a lot. He knows these tables very well, so he must have been playing well.
It was his the odd little flick here, little flick there that didn't go his way, and I just tied him up then. And just last frame, I think he had one ball surrounded by my 6.
Yeah.
He didn't have a chance.
Just tied him up.
Just tied him up. Just waited for my opportunity.
We got to do to get the win, and you did well. Well done tonight. Thank you so much for coming down. All the best in the next round. We'll get the draw done. So you got a week now or so to recover and mentally prepare, and be like Jake said, a random draw at the start of next month to see who you play in the quarterfinal. Moving into the quarterfinals now, getting towards the business end. Of course, 200 grabs up for the winner of this losers bracket.
What it is for the losers bracket?
Not bad. 200 quid if you win the losers
just
bracket.
Just about cover my petrol. Getting up here.
Well, that's good then. That's good. Yeah, that's something to play for.
Only travelling from Roost, so it's only a 2-hour drive.
So it's 9 o'clock now. It didn't go on too long tonight. So we were here last night. We were here till 12 playing. It was a big tournament.
I'd say we're both quite aggressive players as well. There was a lot of outright potting. Going for things. I would say maybe they weren't there. Just trying to create things. There was more aggression than aggressive safety. None of it really.
Okay. Well, exciting, Paul. Shame we weren't on the stream table, but maybe in the next round. You'll be on.
No, it might be the camera that puts me off, and I just don't play.
Well, that is a factor. People do say under the lights in the stream table, hearing us fucking talking nonsense in the background as well.
I think more than anything that put me off last time was my brother texting me to let me know that I've got a massive bald spot off the camera. Nice to know that doesn't help. From the first camera when I'm on. That doesn't help.
You got to block all that stuff out and just focus on the pool. But yeah, well done tonight, sir. We'll see you in the next round. Okay, safe trip back. Okay,
no problem. Cheers, thank you very much.
There's a few words with the winner tonight, Graham Avian. Well played, Graham. No. Right. Let's get back onto the main table. 8-7 to Alid. So it looks like Alid, we've missed a good portion of this frame, but Alid is looking in pretty good condition here. That yellow does pass into the bottom left, and he could see himself go an arm's length ahead, 2 frames ahead of Dan Richards. I mean, he's taken the lead for the first time, and he could increase it here. Just needs another good pot into the devil's pocket, and he gets it, and he'll leave the black into the middle left. And is Alid just starting to heat up a little bit here? And he does finish it off, and he takes his lead up again. Things are heating up here, Paul. Dan cannot seem to get a frame back. He had a very good opportunity in that last frame, but missed the chance and ended up giving up the frame to Ada. There's 6 on the bounce now.
6 in a row for the
6
Cucumber.
in a row for the Cucumber.
He's just looking a steadier player of the two.
Yeah, but where did it all go wrong? I mean, Dan was doing so well, but we did notice that maybe Alid wasn't quite playing at his best earlier in this match, but he seems to have smoothed out those little errors.
Yeah, Alid is I don't know what the terminology is, but he starts off at a certain pace. Sometimes he starts off amazing, but he always gets better and better.
Dan needs to get a frame back here before it gets too far.
He's got to stop the rot.
Hammer of a break. He avoids the in-off for now. Looks like he's okay. Got a yellow into the bottom right to get things started, if he wants. Or would it be better to try and do something else? Is he going for a yellow into the middle right instead?
Yeah,
leaving that yellow at the bottom right.
If he can get this one.
Oh, the confidence. You just feel like...
Oh, dear.
Just feel like it's all going wrong for Dan at the moment.
That puts Alid in control of this frame. And he's in control of the match right now. Alid's like someone, he's got a cucumber and he just hits over your head. Hits you over the head with a cucumber.
Hits you what? Dazes you with a cucumber?
No, it's not that bad at the start. You know, he just hits you over the head once and it's alright. That's not that bad. But then he hits you again right in the same spot.
Over and over, like Chinese water torture.
Exactly.
Eventually gets irritated and it throws you off your game.
Eventually it just starts to really hurt and he just keeps going and keeps going. He is the king.
He is the king for a reason.
And if you looked at the players in the last King of the Hill, like Drew Hughes, Cole Bedford, Bayless,
Ed
Lewis, Graham, but Alid came out on top. And you know, that was a bit of a surprise at the time. He's a very good player, but he probably wasn't the favourite to win.
No, certainly not going into the final. You think Cole Bedford, he just popped onto the scene down at MRC, and he was all the rave. And we thought, well, Cole Bedford, he's the big name in this tournament that's left, especially in the final. But Alid made him cry.
Yeah, well,
he made him resign.
Well, Alid made him quit.
He did.
No mas. And that's what he does too. He's just got that cucumber. He's just got a cucumber. Bang. Bang. Bang.
Just tapping you on the head.
And it hurts.
Eventually.
It just breaks you down. And he's done that with Dan tonight as well. I mean, it's still a good bit to go, but Alid's just getting better. This is the key shot.
One down into the bottom left.
This is the key shot, but
he bangs it in.
He is just getting better and better, smoothly moving around the table.
Yeah, he's got a lot more confidence in his strides now.
Big lad, Alid, but he's graceful around that table. The weight right on this would like to just come below the yellow, but he's okay.
That's okay. He's got an angle to come down now as well.
It should be able to feed in between the black and the red. He clears that yellow. Both bags at the bottom of the table will be empty.
Oh, he's underhit it.
Oh my word.
He has underhit it. And now Dan does have quite a lot of work to do here, but it's given him a chance.
Well, that was interesting.
He's gonna pop this red off the. Oh no, he's not going for that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Just a safety. There was no
clever shot.
There was no excuse for Alid really missing that, underhitting it. Tried to be a little bit too
cute
with leaving the white in a spot where he could get back up for the black off the yellow in the bag. But a lot of work to do for Dan. Try to leave it as safe as possible. He has opened up a red. He needs 2 shots. They covered the single cushion escape on the left hand side, which would have been an easy hit for someone of Alid's quality. Not too sure how he can hit this.
Well, come off off the bottom, off the right cushion, sorry. Pop that yellow in the top, bring the white across the table and pop the one on the bottom right, and then he's in. Easy, innit?
Yeah, you make it sound easy.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming round. He's coming off 2 cushions. Clipping this one into the middle. Oh, into the bottom he went for. But he's not done it. He's gone for giving up the 2 shots. And that is a big chance now for Dan. He needs to take advantage. He needs to stop, like as you said, Paul, stop the rot. Get a frame back. Start with that. And then look at the next one.
Well, this is a chance. It's
not easy.
Certainly not easy. He needs to get rid of that yellow on the bottom right here, which will be his first shot. Even then, he's got a bit of work to do. He needs this first shot. Leave him something simple. Might be forced into a plant here. Oh, he's doing another bit of dirt. Another
little safety. Got to get the weight right.
He's just making sure he has so much respect for Alid.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to leave that escape off the left side cushion or anything off the top cushion. He's trying to make sure this is as ugly as possible for Alid. Ideally, he would want it super tight on the red. Very delicate if he tries that. Again,
he's done well there.
He's covered the left side, but this is an easy hit for Ali. I don't think he can pot it. Well, he certainly can't pot it into the right centre from there. Can get the easy hit. Potential risk of an in-off. I think Alid will be too cute for that. But
yep.
Alid knows if he leaves that white in the middle of the table...
He's going off the 2 cushions again.
Yeah, he's going for the pot.
Oh, not quite. He gives up another 2 shots now.
An easy hit, turned it down. He had so much respect. He knew if he left the white in the middle of the table after the easy hit, Dan could have cleared up.
Yeah, he thought it was worth the risk to try and get the pot and win the frame.
He has tied up 2 of the reds. So again, Dan's got a little bit of work. Figure out how to develop them. I think he's also thinking about the yellow. Having a look to see if those 2 reds plant into the right centre.
Yeah, does, I think, plants off the yellow.
Yeah, big pocket. Otherwise, he would have developed on this first shot, so he must be pretty convinced that that does go.
No problems into the devil's pocket for that one.
A little bit more nervy, Dan looks to me. He needs this frame to get the confidence back and the flow back. Not easy.
He's okay there. He's still got the cut into the middle if he wants it.
Yeah, definitely didn't want that cut, or that little kiss, sorry, off the red. So, I mean, a confident Dan takes this one into the bottom right and leaves that plant we've spoken about. You can also get on it with this one into the devil's bag. Bounce.
Got the plant on. Just
well, it needs to go. But I think...
Well, he has got another snooker on option if he needs it. It might not be the best. Looking at the triple plant.
Triple plant's the safest shot in terms of where he could leave the white. Yep.
Yeah, clever shot. Not the triple plant. Very clever shot. Push that yellow away from danger.
Did look a bit nervy for me down there. Just never looked super confident the way I have seen him.
No.
And that's what happens when you lose, 5, 6 frames in a row.
He's shell-shocked. Is Dan at the moment, I think. He was ahead and then he blinked and now he's 3 frames down.
So easy hit here if he wants to take it off the single cushion on the right side. But again, he's going for the pot. He did a few goes at this tough 2 cushion escape. He's not got it this time either.
This time. And needs to think about clearing up at some point.
Yeah, this is it. He's got to go for it now. Needs to think about what's the best development. He's still looking at that plant. Be brave and come off the bottom cushion here. That would be an incredible risk. 2 shots. You can obviously lift the white. Take the one into the left centre bag. This could go wrong, but it could go right.
But that's somewhat safe.
Yeah.
That red, he's hit that a little bit too hard.
a little push through here into the left centre. And then he's got the key ball down the cushion into the devil's bag. A confident Dan Richards.
Alid still trying to sort this yellow out. Does he get it this time? He doesn't, but does that black cover that red? I think it does. He's got the snooker. And he needed that. That was a little bit, I mean, it was a good effort trying to get the pot. He was very close, but he's got a little bit of luck there and he needs it. Although a little simple bit of swaz here from Dan will sort this out.
He's a bit close to the black, maybe to hit the swerve, so he's going to come off the top cushion. The swaz. That's 4 attempts Alid had. Getting that yellow. That was an awkward one. Awkward bridging, but look at this.
Straight on it.
Super shot.
No problems for Dan.
By Dan Evans. Dan Evans?
Dan Evans is a mixture.
Richards.
So is he going to try and go off the yellow with the red, put the red into the right pocket, and that will also pop the black out to make it a little bit easier for himself? I think that's what he was just lining up. I'll tell you what, he needs this big time.
Medium pace.
And he does get it, but he's left himself nightmare.
That is not a nice cue ball, and it's a thin cut. I mean, the yellow at least stops the in off. Does he go for it? Does he go for the double into the top left? Needs this.
He does need it, and he's not confident, Paul. He's not confident.
It's the cucumber effect.
It is the cucumber effect. That cucumber is just tapping on the top of his head constantly.
Well, Dan had a full head of hair at the start of this match. And that's the cucumber compressive force.
I don't think he can see. He can see it down the bottom, but Alid is playing with a lot of confidence. He's 6 frames on the bounce. He's saying good shot, yeah, but this does still go into the bottom right. It's not an easy shot.
Did he give Alid too much respect there, trying to keep it safe? He's left this into the bottom right. Hard, though, to get on the black. He'd have to probably dig into it a little bit, so he has to play it a little bit of pace.
Alid knows if he misses, that would probably be frame over.
I mean, if he does play it with a bit of pace and could maybe... No, I was thinking he could screw back onto the top cushion, but he's still got the easy cut into the right centre, so... Tricky one to get that white safe. So maybe it's
just
maybe
go for the pot.
Yeah.
Go for the pot. You got nothing else really on.
Maybe it is the only option. I mean, if there is anything, these boys will work it out. Going for that pot, all or nothing. Heartbreaker if it goes in. He's way off.
Oh, he's way off.
Yellow's gone a bit safe as well.
Does this black cut?
The shot would be into the top right, surely. He's
going for it. Going for it.
Then.
Oh, just about. And the white is going safe. That is a huge frame for Dan.
Just enough.
Just about enough. And he stops the drought.
He stops the rot, and that was a battle for Dan, but by golly.
By Job.
He needed that. I think one more frame, especially after he worked so hard in that frame.
Yeah. Got it back to an arm's length.
So, can he get back to his top form? Dan Richards at his very best. Flows, wraps frames up very quickly.
So does Alid.
But he's playing against
the Cucumber.
The cucumber.
The cucumber.
Unbeaten in King of the Hill matches.
Yeah, that's some stat.
But some have said,
Yeah.
the word around town, that he's not been at his best in this King of the Hill tournament, despite still being undefeated.
Who did he play in the first round?
Well, it was a 10-9 if you remember. I can't remember
yes,
the
of
guy's
course.
name, but he scraped through and it was a real torturous match for him. He almost got out cucumbered.
Yeah, who was that?
What
Let's find
it's the
out.
guy that, where's Chris Robinson.
Chris Robinson. That was it. Yes, of course.
So Chris Robinson, it was a hell.
Yeah, that
real
was a
grinding match.
battle.
And then I watched Chris against James Wilson. James Wilson battered him.
Yeah, Chris said he really didn't play well that night, but different styles of play.
Well, James one of the more aggressive players down here. So Pete Allen's not quite at his tip top. And if he is at that level and Dan can get to his best level, I mean, it's still 10-8. Still plenty to play for here.
Oh, that was close.
We always knew this was going to be a close one. Dan needed to stop the rot, and he has done so. And this is a momentum game. These long matches,
Yeah.
momentum plays a big part.
Would you like a drink, Paul?
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes, please.
You know what I would like?
What?
Dr. Pepper! It's the...
I don't know. I don't
What's
even
the worst?
know what that is.
I think it's what's the worst. No, it's Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I'm not from your time. From your...
Dr. Pepper's a drink that people drink now.
Oh, it didn't go.
He's ready to play his next shot. Look, he still doesn't believe it.
Unbelievable. Heartbreaking, that. Right, let's get you a Dr. Pepper.
Other beverages are available.
We're just surrounded by Dr. Pepper cans.
Is he trying a little 2-in-1 here, Mr. Evans? Cucumber doesn't work. And the cucumber spreads his wings. And he, just like Dan Evans before, could not quite believe that did not drop. He looks in disbelief. And it's a big shot because these reds, pretty simple. Mr. Richards, Dan the man, in prime position to win 2 frames in a row after losing about 6 in a row. Make this within 1 frame, 10-9. Looks fairly simple, but he is being ultra cautious. He's definitely slowed his game down compared to what I've seen Dan in the past. He's actually lifting the white. Surprised at that. Surprised he's going for a little lift. Little Dr. Pepper has just been provided.
Keep going.
So he's going to try and put a yellow safe here. Leave an easier red. What's happened here? Oh, Dan. Dan. What have you done there?
What happened there?
That's an awful shot. It just makes me laugh when these good players play poor shots.
Just reminds us that they are human.
But I think Dan, I've never seen him play so slow. Is he overthinking things a little bit? I mean, he was quite close to that, right? He just needed to put it into the bottom right, screw back a little bit for the plant. Maybe he was trying to put a yellow safe there and leave an even easier red, but I think this is the cucumber effect. It's getting to him. He's looking nailed on.
Oh, I thought for a second it was going to work out for him.
He was looking nailed on for 10-9, but Alad is back. Always like the idea of Dr. Pepper, and then when I have my first drink, I'm like, ugh.
What do you mean?
It's like, it's beyond sweet.
Beyond sweet. It's nice though. It's cold and that.
It's like drinking sherbet that someone's peed into and they're a diabetic with high blood sugar.
Maybe that's what it is.
And a bit of candy floss.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, it could be. Secret ingredient, diabetic pee. In fact, I think we worked it out.
You think that's the secret ingredient?
Oh, Dr. Pepper,
Dr.
DP,
P, like.
Dr. P, diabetic P, Doctor, diabetic, all that kind of stuff.
More work needs to be done on that theory, I think, but it's something to go for.
It's science.
If you look it up on the internet, I'm sure there's something that backs that up.
It's science. Middle finger twitch.
Saw that last night, didn't we, with Cleon Jones and Sean Herman, both with the middle finger twitch. Seems to be a common in good players.
What's he doing here?
Sneaking it in.
Squeezes it in off the knuckle. That's opened things up nicely for these yellows. Still got a tricky black to navigate. Dan will be kicking himself if he loses this frame. He was looking good for me to go 10-9. Really messed up his 2 shots. Dan's gone on there by the cucumber. Back and forth, little waltz. The cucumber waltz.
The cucumber waltz. He's looking pretty good. He's got one problem here with the black. If he's going to leave it down the rail or try and eye up a double somewhere.
Well, no doubt he's thinking about that already. Where that yellow is, he's got the white somewhere close to where it is now. He can easily get in behind it, but it's still not an easy shot. So I think he would ideally like to move it. Touch, and this is the one. This is the one. Got an angle to go straight into, and he will leave the white roughly where the black is. That leaves an easy yellow into the right centre. Does he move that black? Oh, he's missed it!
He's just missed it.
He's missed it!
He's usually so good at those sorts of shots.
Wow. That has changed. That has changed this frame all again.
He's still got the double on. He does need to get this yellow in, though. And it is a long one into the devil's pocket.
I mean, how aggressive is he here, Stuart? Does he try something outrageous to try and, again, develop
he's
the black?
He's not the king for no reason, Paul.
I mean, there's a cut in here to the bottom right, which might go in, and it might be trying it. Or is this is into bottom left? He'd have to work very hard to get the white across.
Oh!
Oh, again, just missed the black. Can't see where the yellow's going. The yellow might have went in. No.
It didn't. I was too busy looking at the devil.
He's got the white up the table, but I do think he can just squeeze that closest red into the left middle bag. It's tight on the knuckle.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I think with the kind of little double kiss, it's inevitable off the red. If it does come back, it'll plop in. Pop. No!
Popped out. But he's popped it out, and that yellow is pretty tough to pot here and to get position on the black. So, not the worst outcome there for Dan.
Getting into one of these tactical ones.
Yeah. I mean, so Alad's just going to try and go for a safety here. I don't think he's going to get position on the black, even if he gets some sort of a long double on.
I think if he can get the white somewhere...
Just up in that top left, if he can nestle it in behind the knuckle in the top left pocket, that would be perfect.
Somewhere in that region.
Not easy, though.
Doesn't want to leave the middle of those 3 reds.
Yeah.
He'd be a bit worried about, so he has to be quite tight to that top left cushion to play that shot. Can't see anywhere else where it would be safe.
He's gone for it. He's just gone for it.
He did just go for it, Stuart, and I'm not sure that was the shot.
Well, that was just a confident hit.
But you know, I was trying to think. I couldn't think anywhere else where that white could be safe, but right where it is now,
it's not bad.
It's not too bad. He's got a back double attempt here. He's missed it.
He's got it. I mean, he's missed it.
He's
I meant to say he might get a snooker onto the middle right, but I just said he's got it instead.
He missed. I can't believe Alad got that white safe.
Safe-ish.
Where it landed, but
Dan probably should have he would have been expecting to get that back double, I think.
He cannot get on the black.
23 million viewers and no jokes from James Wilson. Not for a little while.
There's David Hammond, the heartbreaker. David Hammond broke Shane Lewis's heart last night.
You mean? He's missed the double as well. This frame is back and forth, and now it's back into Dan's hands. Yeah, you were saying Shane was devastated.
Shane was devastated. Shane was hoping to pick up a victory. It went 3-3.
I can't believe you did that to him, Dave.
Dave broke his heart.
Bangs it in. Has he got a bit of position on this top red? He has. That yellow is pretty easy. I mean, if Dan just leaves the white ball anywhere on the top of the table, it's safe.
He doesn't too hard, and that's why
But anywhere on the top, and it's pretty safe.
Those shots are a lot harder than they look.
Or is there a back double on here? Or is it too close to the knuckle, to the curve of the knuckle, where it'll take it off at a different angle? A little cross double. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that's on. I think he wants to nestle it.
Oh, where's that white going? Stop! Oh!
Listen to me.
It did listen to you. You got magical powers.
It was going in there and I just said stop and it stopped. Surprised at that. That's never happened before. White actually listened to what I asked it to do.
No, it never usually does. Never listens to me anyway. Guys, if you haven't liked the stream already, you've been in here for a while, chuck a like in. At 13, been at 13 for a while. Let's get a like up. See if we can hit 20. That would be fantastic. Still a bit of pool left to be played here for sure. And these boys are going, there's back and forth here between these boys in this frame. I don't know which way this frame's going to go.
They've both been quite lucky with the safety.
Oh! Fractions.
Just keep leaving a safe white.
Does he got an option to go into the black here?
That'd be an outrageous cut into the bottom right.
Well, there's nothing else on. You've got to go for it.
They're not you, Stuart. Got no safety here.
I think he's going for something here.
Top right. Oh, he has gone for that cut.
These boys, it's back and forth. I mean, the power now firmly in Dan's favour.
Just looking at an angle and get onto the red. That leaves him an easy development onto the black, and that's not it. That is not it.
He's going to have to leave it for a double or a thin one down there, or a tight one down the rail.
I don't think he can get on, hit that black from here. Left a double. It's tight to the cushion, makes this tricky.
This is so important.
Wants to avoid the double kisses. Avoided that.
Oh! And it does roll in just about. Let's take another look at that one.
It followed the knuckle round. I thought it was going to catch that first knuckle.
So did I.
Oh, whoosh. That was an interesting. They're not usually that kind, the middle bags.
No.
That just seemed to roll around the curve and go in. Never happened to me.
No, that never only happens to good players, Paul.
Well, whenever I do that, it just pops right back out.
Could tell that was a hammer of a break from Alid. But maybe that would work if Alid does have a little bit of David Hammond cucumber getting pickled, question mark. Maybe. But maybe that could help him if he's able to use this frustration in the right way. He might play a little bit more better, a little bit more confident maybe.
That's like you do in the football pitch, Stuart. When you get frustrated,
try a bit harder.
Try a bit harder, you get more physical. Seem to have actually sped up a little bit.
Yeah, well,
the way he's playing here.
He's obviously spotted a route nice and early, which helps.
All reds, just the one up near the yellow.
Does he go into it now? Does that go off the cushion? Off the red on the right? Does that go into the top, or does he?
I think it's a good option to go into here, Stuart. He's got the insurance if he misses of the red into the right centre. And I mean, it was there. You can see it was there if he'd have played it with pace.
A bit harder. You can still keep going with this red over the cushion, over the pocket, but you can tell he's not happy.
Awkward queuing. White's going to travel near the bottom right bag as well. Just felt he needed to play that a little bit firmer. Easy to say from here. Deciding to hit this red. Interesting.
Oh, that's so clever.
Cheeky one! Cheeky boy! Cucumber Chico!
Cucumber Chico. Cucumber Chico. Look at this. And that is the sort of stuff we can come to expect.
I never thought of that.
What a shot.
Ain't easy either. Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh, brilliant stuff.
Brilliant.
The anger seems to be being channeled in the right direction at the moment.
Just when you think the cucumber's getting pickled. Brilliant.
Oh,
brilliant.
This is an excellent frame from Alid. Is this a dish or just a clearance?
what it is,
Think
but
it's a
what it
clearance.
is cucumber brilliance.
Into the devil's
What
pocket.
a shot that is.
He'll
Look
be-
at that man. Look at that man.
He gets it.
Cucumber!
The cucumber is back in business,
Cucumber's
ladies and gentlemen.
back.
12-11.
There's no pickling here. He stopped the rot of 4 in a row.
Guys, this is going to go hill. We got 92% in the chat saying they want the hill. Nobody in here has a bedtime. We're all adults. Friday night. James is smashed by now. He must be on his 9th beer. He must be with all the bits of info he's chucking into the chat.
He's on the maple beer.
He's on the maple syrup. James is drunk on maple syrup.
Well, 11. I think when the draw came out, we knew this was going to be a close one.
Yeah.
Such a pleasure, Stuart, to be here and witness this great sporting event and the king of the hill.
Is it normal for your legs to go numb if you've been sat down for a long time?
No, you need to go to hospital.
Right, I'll be back.
Yeah, it is normal. It's just if you don't move, you naturally get a little bit of ischemia.
I'm going to do some chair yoga.
So if-
Chair size.
your best posture is your next posture. You know, you don't move those legs. Eventually, a little bit of a lack of O2. Move around. Needs doing a few stretches, but get that crotch away from me. Oh. Not the healthiest thing in the world to sit down all day. That's the I don't think people appreciate the physical effort of going into the commentary.
My arm, back hurts and legs hurt all the time.
Your arm back hurt.
My arm, back, leg.
My arm,
back, leg, back up. Get over.
I'm trying to get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable, just get over.
Let me get comfortable.
All right. We need to be sat. If we were sat here like this, we had mics in front of our face, that'd be great.
Because this is getting more and more popular,
We're going to get more equipment in.
Yeah, we need to get the old. I mean, if this was at my university,
Yeah.
they wouldn't stand for this. You know, they'd
sit for it.
no, they
Like us.
they sort of ergonomics. You'd have a headset for one, and we'd have a proper backrest, and your arms would be at a certain angle. You know, you'd have it ergonomically set
God, that
up.
sounds boring.
Well, you know, it's boring, but you're the one that's legs falling off
Yeah,
here.
it is. Yeah, it is. We could just sit back and shout at the mic.
Well, from here.
If we talk from here, can you hear us okay from here? Say something.
Can you hear me from here?
Because if you can hear us from here, then that's great. Because
Can you hear me from here?
We're getting louder the further you go away.
Can you hear me from here?
Dan nearly goes in off there. That was so close.
And off would have been a disaster because he needs the 2 shots. Alid, that top left bag being controlled. Dan the man.
16 likes. Can we get to that magical 20 likes? A few new people in the chat by now. There's got to be.
What would you offer? I mean, what's the reward? You need to do something like sing a song, or
I'll give him a high five.
put yourself on the camera.
I'll give him a high five.
High five.
My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff.
Put the camera onto you if you get to 20 likes, and give the camera a high five. Is that worth 20?
Yeah, I mean, likes are free. I have to expend a lot of energy to do that. Like a high five.
Physically, it is difficult.
It is.
Being eyed up here by Dan the man. Freed up the black. Touch.
I mean, that yellow at the top left is...
I think the cucumber has an option of going into that little cluster.
What? Off the yellow in the middle?
Yeah, left centre bag. Might be forced to do it. It's an aggressive shot. Bottom right. There it is.
Oh, and it just stuck. What happened there?
That was unfortunate. Ice in his veins. I was talking to a girl the other day, Stuart.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh!
She said she liked the veins.
She likes veins.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, if she didn't have any veins...
She likes kind of visible veins, like veins that pop out.
Speeds... What? T, speed of a break in pool.
There should be a T there, so the speed of a break and pull. Vary depending on the skill level and technique of the player. My pull ball yesterday kept flying off the table.
You were hitting it 100 mile an hour.
Ruined me the last frame. How do I stop it from going off the table? Tried to hit bottom spin, top spin. It just, if I actually hit it as hard as I can, it always goes off the table.
Just don't hit it as hard as you can.
Yeah, well that's it. But then I feel like a I just tap it.
It is amazing how some players, like Justin, for example, has got an absolute hammer of a break. It seems to explode on the table, but it never goes off.
Tom Davis is my favourite breaker. If you've seen him break, I mean, he just...
Oh, yeah, he just contorts his whole body.
Yeah.
Puts his whole body into it.
We're past 9 o'clock, are we? Past 10. I mean...
He'll be in bed by now.
It looks pretty sexy the way Tom does it.
Hold the phone. He's given up 2 shots. That is a nightmare.
Jacob says it's my bridge.
There? It's your bridge. You can't break hard because of your bridge. Or white comes off the table because of your bridge. You missed the pot.
See, my bridge just ruins me.
Bridge ruins you.
Yeah. I wish I could play like a normal pool player.
Jake says you're hitting down on the white. That makes the white ball jump.
Yeah, he's probably right. I think that's why I struggle with topspin as well. Anyway. I can pot the odd ball. A better footballer. I can do a front lever, sort of.
Sort of.
Can't be good at everything. Tough one down the cushion here.
Into the devil.
The devil strikes. We didn't see him.
It was a tough shot.
Alan, however, disagrees with Jake.
Too much swaz, Paul. Hit the middle. James says too much swaz. Just hit the middle. Just hit the middle. Keep it simple. Hit the middle.
Interesting that James says that, because James is probably the swaziest player out there.
Lovely double. Or plant even, sorry. Terminology going out the window here.
James always plays with a lot of swaz.
Too much swaz.
Too much swazi. Hey, Swazi?
I don't think so.
Swazi and
Swaziland.
Apologies. Swaziland.
It used to be, it was a country in Africa, wasn't it?
Well, I still think it is a country.
I think it's changed to something else.
Changed its name?
I think so. I could be wrong. I do not know my African geography very well. Maybe one of the South Africans who's still in the chat could let me know.
Oh, he's missed that. He tried to cut. He needed to put the black in. Well, if Swazi is an offensive term, I apologise, because I get sacked from my job for things like that. You check if Swazi's an offensive... What? I can't stop saying it.
Stop saying it.
Swazi.
Stop saying it. I mean, it's probably fine.
Check. There's actually a range of clothing, not as good as the MRC range of clothing, called Swazi.
All right. A member of a racially... See? It's not racist, but... It's somebody from Swaziland.
Yeah, Swazi clothing.
So maybe we're okay.
There's a Swazi language.
Yeah, from Swaziland.
And also, if someone annoys you, you can say, "Oh, you Swazi prick."
Autocorrect.
Well, yeah, Jake, to be honest, it's hard. The back's hurting, and these guys are grinding.
Grinding hard.
This could be 13-11 here.
Could be 13-11, and you just wonder who is just gonna crack. Will the cucumber dry up?
I mean, when it's right in the back, this can be tricky. He wants to bring this up past the yellow. Doesn't want to snooker himself. Doesn't want to snooker himself. He snookered himself.
That is tragedy.
If he gives away 2 shots here, you fancy Allah declared up and level the match. Big hit.
I don't know of the authenticity of these words. I don't want to get into it.
I like Swazzle though.
Yeah, but I don't know what it means. It might mean something dodgy. Got the hit. He's got the hit, and he blocked that yellow into the top right, top left. I think he might have. It's close.
Well, if Alad's going to win it, he needs to bring out a bit of the swazzle here.
Keeping that, yeah.
I like that one. He's keeping it tight. Oh! That was a bit of swazzle, but didn't quite work. The black down into the bottom left. I'm not sure it goes into the left centre. It's a bit too tight. To the bottom left bag. Maybe he's going for the left centre here. He is! He is! And it's not dropped! Stuart it is not dropped! In fact, Dan Richards just checked there. He put his hand over the black. He didn't quite believe that it didn't drop. Two shots for Alad, the cucumber, to bring this match level. Normal circumstances,
It's a gimme.
you'd have to fancy him. Surprised he's not taking that one into the bottom left, leaving it for last. But he must believe he can get pretty close to it off this ball. Looks a natural angle to bring it down. Just got to get the weight right on this. Just as comes back up again. A little look at James. James? James isn't here.
As I look at James.
I look at Dan. He's played it.
Pretty well.
Perfecto.
Pretty well there, Paul.
Don't call him the cucumber for nothing. The king of the hill is going to level this match at 12 apiece, unbeaten in King of the Hill matches. Playing a great player here in Dan Richards. It's been a hell of a battle, and it is 12 apiece in a race to 15. Hey! Bit of the old swazzle dazzle.
Swazzle dazzle.
Swazzle. Okay, you got to say who is going to win this match.
Yeah, who's going to win this match?
I'm asking you.
No, who's going to win? Ask them who's going to win this match.
All right, you got to put your predictions in right now. 12-12. Who's going to win?
Let's get a poll.
No sitting on the swazzle. Have to put a prediction in. Is it going to be the unbeaten King of the Hill King, the cucumber, or Dan, the man, Richardo? I think I'm going to go. I love Dan Richards, but I've never seen the cucumber lose.
No, that's
never
a
seen
mental
lose.
thing.
So-
That's a mental thing.
So my heart says Dan. I like Dan. Nice guy, Dan. Nice guy. I'm sure Alan's a nice guy as well.
Yeah.
My head says cucumber.
He's got one in.
And my swazzle says...
Your swazzle says swazzle.
My swazzle says...
19 likes, 1 off 20, Paul. That's what it says.
1 off the old twinno.
One more like.
Split. It's a 50-50 split. We can't have a 50-50 split. We need to pick a winner. See if we are correct.
Get your votes in the poll. Who's going to take it? It's 12 all at the moment.
Who's going to take the swazzle?
Who's going to take the swazzle?
Cucumber is in first here. It's the most open table we've had for a couple of frames. We've not seen any quick frames in a long time, Stuart.
No, we haven't. How Ali would love a quick little dish here. But to pile the pressure on.
Yeah, we haven't seen a quick frame probably since about frame 5.
Since yesterday.
Every frame has been a torturous old battle. There is a chance of a quick one here, however. Perhaps the key shot. Might even be tempted if he's brave enough to take the middle of... No, he's taking the one into the right centre. How does he get on a red after this? Needs a bit of luck. I'm not sure he's got it. That was my worry there.
He could plant this. He could plant it into the middle.
I don't know, Stuart. That's a tricky one. He's going for it. Not got it. Not got it. That was the key shot. There was 3 reds lined up there. It was a much harder pop. If he'd have played it into the bottom right, would have made that clearance a lot easier. But he ran into trouble, and the yellows are open-ish.
Alid flying ahead in the pole.
Oh, interesting. Cucumber leading in the pole. 71%.
Yeah, I don't know where it gets that from. Lost a percent somewhere.
71%. No, we haven't. 71% say Alid.
Just.
29 say Dan the Man. Correct.
I suppose there would be some points in there, would there be? Point something? 0.333 somewhere.
But at the moment, Dan is in charge of the table. How is this going to go for him?
Oh, he's only got the one option. It's a tight one into the middle left.
He's good at these very delicate ones into the middle bag, but this is delicate.
Talking about Efren Reyes. Most renowned pool players. Pole tax. Oh, yes, the pole tax ball. Oh, and he got it.
Lovely. Harder shot than it looked.
Big shot.
That's opened this completely up now for Dan. Big favourite to go ahead. The pole's got him behind. But Dan looking good to go 13-12 up.
Powered that one in. It's all there. It just needs to roll them in.
It's the angle on this yellow into the bottom right bag. If he does want to get at the top half of the table, there is a risk he could nip into that red. Just not quite ideal for him. If it was the other side of the yellow, just down a bit closer to the black, would have been pretty simple. That's gone just a smidge awkward. I mean, the pot's easy. It's just... Does he just roll through a bit and leave it into the top right bag? I think ideally he'd like to get into the top half of the table, but there's risk with that. He could hit this red. This is not as straightforward as I thought it might be. Interesting what a millimetre does in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a game of fractions, Paul. I mean, so much riding on every shot at the moment. Nobody wants to go behind so close to the end.
As Jacob says, he might just want to take his medicine here, but no, he's digging into it.
He's having a good think. Doesn't want to take any risks.
I mean, he could leave a sort of difficult one into the top right. Digging into it. I think he's going to try and get back. Hopes to avoid this red. He's hit the red. That was my worry. That was my worry.
No, he wanted to come back off the red. I think he wanted to flick off the red and roll up to then have the angle to come down, but he's hit it too full.
He can still cut this black, I think, but it's super thin. Of course, he could get stuck behind the red.
He prime. Oh, he is prime. This is perfect. He thinks, cut this in the middle, maybe, and come round. But like you said, he might hit a red up there and make things awkward for himself. So
this thin, you never quite know with the white. Oh, he's taking his time. That's what he was doing earlier.
Nick says he pots this. The white comes around to leave the black. He needs to get the pot, though. He does. He's going to miss all the colours, and that is
beautiful.
Absolutely perfect. And it looks like he's going to take the lead. He's going into the devil's pocket. Is the camera working? It is.
Balo
hasn't had any problems with it tonight. Strange, isn't it? Can he beat the devil?
And Dan delivered it.
He can beat the devil.
And he takes the lead 13-12 up.
The hand's length away.
13-12 up, 2 frames away. The cucumber will not want to let him get one away. We know Dan is capable of dishes. We haven't seen real free-flowing frames for a while.
We've reached the 20 like mark.
Oh, delicious.
Delicious.
You need to give the camera a high five.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they did it.
That was the deal. Ready? Right,
I'm ready.
If everyone's ready, we're going to high five, right? If that's not...
Put your hand close to the screen so you can feel
3,
it.
2, 1.
High five!
Bang.
High five!
Jeff. My name's Jeff.
I had a good toilet. Well, 73% say Alid is going to take this match, but would the bookies now have Dan as slight favourite? 1 frame ahead. 13-12, race to 15. That looks
Do it again,
dry.
you missed it. Nah, too late. Were you going to take a screen recording or something?
Dan has gone dry off the break. There's 2 reds over the top bags, but there's a yellow in the bottom left that blocks one of those reds.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that yellow in the bottom left, probably go for the reds.
Maybe, but you know, the yellows, it's hard to say. I mean, it's at first glance that looked an open split, but there's problems with either colour. Yet again, Stuart, I don't think we're going to see a fast, free-flowing frame. He just can't risk leaving the reds. Wants to develop off this. He's just nudged the red out a little bit, but there's 3 reds now that are potentially blocked. Down into that bottom right bag. He has elected red, so what is your plan, the cucumber? We gave him this nickname, Stuart, for situations like this. High pressure. Heart rate. Can he control it? Lots of work to do here. What's he doing? Is he trying to squeeze in behind that yellow? Oh, knocks the yellow out of the way. That's opened up everything. That has opened up everything.
Cucumber.
Just when you think the cucumber is getting mashed, pickled, he always reminds us
why he is the current king of the hill.
He is not the king. No reason.
Great shot as well.
I didn't think that was going to drop, and then Al had said something, and the ball just sort of changed its mind. He said, "Go in."
He's the ball whisperer. Wait,
I tell you, when he came to the table, I did not think the clearance was on. Shows what I know. There is a potential now, Stuart. It's the first one we've seen in a while. What is known as a reverse swazzle.
Reverse swazzle.
The reverse, yes, it's when somebody breaks and the other person clears up after the break. A reverse swazzle.
Reverse swazzle.
It's in the pool dictionary.
The pool dictionary. The pool Bible. The Bible.
The pibble.
Pibble.
The P out of it. No, it just doesn't work.
Nah. This has got a hill written all over it, isn't it? Or has it?
We have not seen a dish of any sort in a while.
Swazzed. That's a good one. He's been swazzed. Get swazzed.
How's his cue ball control here? Gotta get the weight right. What's avoid that yellow?
Oh,
he's
delicious.
clipped the yellow, but he's okay. Can he find the gap around? In between the 2 yellows? Hard to say for me. I think he's going close to that yellow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
The cluster of 4 there that are close to the black.
He
the
could
bottom right of that.
He could cannon into a yellow. If he hits it hard enough, it should be okay, but...
Ideally, he wants to avoid it and get the top end of the table. He's having a look to see, does that go through? This is the key shot. Potential reverse dish. A quick frame back. He's putting a lot of right-hand side on this.
See?
He gets the cannon, as you said, but...
He's got a double on.
He didn't want it.
It's a big double.
He didn't want that. This is huge.
This is big.
We stood back
the
up.
Cucumber, just collecting his juice. His cucumber juice. Sure.
Don't know if it goes... It's a bang-on double. He's going to have to develop it to create the angle. He's trying to cut this. He is trying to cut it. He's overcut it.
He's overcut it.
He's overcut it. He's overcut it.
That is a big moment.
There's Ishmael.
Ishmael, Adat, welcome to the stream, my dear boy. How are you this evening? Hope you are well. You've missed a whole lot of pool till now, but there's still a little bit left, and it's just getting to the tastiest bit.
Where's Ishmael from?
Ishmael, where you at, mate?
Well, I'm surprised he took the cut on there into the top left bag. The double wasn't bang on, but it was a difficult pot. And Dan is going to play the tight game.
One.
He's not going to clear at this.
That's 6-1.
Yeah, 6-1 he's given us for Dan clearing up. Not at this time. James playing the safety game, keeping it super tight.
Another one from South Africa. That's 2 we've had in here today. It's something about the South Africans. They love the MRC pool down in Mid Wales.
They love their pool in South Africa. I used to have a South African girlfriend.
Yeah. Did she watch MRC pool?
She didn't, because it didn't exist at that point. She spoke Afrikaans.
Nice.
She was from Cape Town. Her name was Natalie Yankees. Janties. If you're out there, Natalie, we had good times. Sorry. Sorry, I was
just calling out for an old lover.
Let's just move on. Oh!
Oh, and it does drop.
Levels it up.
He levels it up.
I was reminiscing about old love, and I forgot about Alid at the table.
Alid
the cucumber.
Alid is your old love.
Well, I do love Alid. Do love a bit of Alid's cucumberish nature. Durban, yes. We know Durban well.
So, Ismail, you said you'd come back from practice. Is that pool practice? I would imagine, since you're jumping in and watching the pool here. Big fan of the pool. Fly on over to Mid Wales. Are the gents playing Ultimate Pool rules? Yes, I think so.
Oh, you'd have to ask Jake. I think
You'd have to ask Jake.
I think Ultimate Pool's timed, so they've got like 30 seconds a shot. And
it's English black ball rules.
And I think if you break and the black goes in Ultimate Pool, if the black goes in, you win the frame. That's not the case. It'd be a re-rack here.
Black ball rules, Jacob confirmed.
Black ball rules, Ishmael. Durban.
What do you know about Durban?
My girlfriend was from Cape Town. So Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban is the third most populous place in South Africa.
Yeah. Is that it?
It's spelled Durban.
Yes.
And the mighty Ishmael's from there. And he likes his pool.
You play the black ball rules over there as well, yeah. What is the most common pool rules that you play over there? I'd be interested to know, actually. What is the go-to set of rules over in Durban?
Just getting back to this frame for a second, Stuart.
Yep.
Flirting with Ishmael.
Going for trials with your province. Excellent.
Must be get Ishmael over here.
Fly him over. Get him in the King of the Hill.
Get into the King of the Hill here next year.
Well,
these Welsh boys think they could take you, Ishmael.
We got some pros coming down in the King of the Hill tournament. We got current professionals. I think the Welsh number one, Curtis Lee. He's playing on Sunday against Justin Bishop. That'll be an absolute cracker
what
of a match.
That will
Ismail,
be.
if you want to check out some more top quality pool, go ahead and subscribe, because we got lots coming up. This is only the first round in the winners bracket. We got the quarterfinals and semi-final to come yet, and then of course the final. It's going to be some insane games coming up in the future.
First to 15, so they're feeling it out there. This is the second round, I believe, Stuart, but we're only human. Oh, and
Alid,
the cucumber. He's not human. He's half human, half cucumber. The human side of him missed that.
You mostly play black ball rules, but you do play international rules as well. I don't know the differences. To be honest, I don't play much pool. I just commentate on it. Apparently, I'm not very good. These boys are far better than me. No, that's true. It's true. I've said it before and I'll say it again since you knew. I've commentated on more games of pool than I've played in my life. That is for sure. For now. Maybe my time will come.
Stuart is the best cutter of a ball I've ever seen.
You want to play with a pro? I'd love to play with as a pro someday, yes. Well, get yourself on over to the MRC. Get yourself signed up to the MRC King of the Hill. Maybe next year. Get yourself playing against some pros. It's good fun. Oh, little touch off the yellow. Very nice there from Dan. I'd like to take another little look at that one.
Who will get to the hill first? Dan in control of the table here. Can he see the top yellow? They want to. He's got the one below it. Will go in as well. Slightly awkward bridge over the red. Of course, he needs to think about how to make that yellow on the bottom cushion as easy as possible. Awkward bridging this. Hit it with a bit of pace. I went in.
He's got a tough shot ahead of him here. That's the international rules, is it, James? Thanks for the stream. Anytime, my friend. Watching pool shows me the standards I need to meet to play better. Yes, absolutely. That's why we want to play against the best people we can and learn from the best players we can. I've certainly learned a lot just from watching the pool.
Big shot here. Oh, it's rattled.
That was a tough shot.
He didn't leave himself on the yellow regardless. So the cucumber is back. Who will get to the hill first? These reds are fairly open. First shot's important. You get this first shot right. I fancy Alad here. Just squeeze down behind those two reds.
Touch. He's okay there.
A little bit awkward. I think if he takes it into the right centre bag, hard to avoid hitting the other red. Might not know exactly where that goes as he digs into it a bit.
Jake says you fancied Alad. He is.
Yeah, he's a fine specimen of a man. I've got good taste. And vegetarian.
Alad vegetarian?
Yeah, Alad.
Oh, he's a cucumber, of course. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. He's a vegetable. He's a frozen vegetable. Your favourite. 4-1, Ali clears.
Bounce off that cushion a little bit. He's just got enough distance where he can still do what he wants with that cue ball. It's looking tasty here for Alad, but he's taking his time. These easier looking shots under this pressure now, a lot more difficult.
£1 million on for Jacob.
Yeah, so Jacob certainly fancies Alad to clear these up, and
take it to the hill.
In a normal day, I would fancy him to clear them up as well.
Take on the 3-ball plant at the bottom right, Alad. You can do it.
But you can just tell a lot of pressure on every single shot. Even these simple shots are missable now. This is why he is the king of the hill. He's keeping composed.
Keeping cucumber-esque.
Making sure of every single shot. Does not want anything to go wrong now. Big moments in this match. These odds are dropping fast. Reds are not dropping fast. Alad is taking his time.
Pressure on every shot here.
Get the spin right. Perfect. Is it perfect?
Should be okay. I mean, roll this one into the middle. Last one into the bottom right, and then just screw back if you can. For the black into the bottom left. The devil's pocket. He struggled with this pocket a little bit tonight. The devil's come out a few times for him.
Bang on, Stuart. Just push this through. Oh, my word, that was close to the knuckle.
With the knuckle flirting.
So he needs to dig back into this a little bit. Couple of inches back. Go a little bit closer to the black. This is little dance. Go to the hill. The cucumber. The king of the hill.
Looks good to me.
Lovely. Well, I think Jacob put his money on quickly. £1 million. The cucumber. What a
get it.
battle this has been. He gets to the hill first.
Pressure on for Dan. Oh my God, I don't know. It's been back and forth all night with these boys. But you just feel like now that Alad has just snuck in front right at the end, we call him the cucumber for a reason. He is the king for a reason.
Well, Alad's first match went hill. First round match, so could it be a second hill?
Yeah, a lot of frames so far in this tournament for him.
He's defended his title resiliently. He's not the favourite for the title. Got a few pros that are just ahead of him, but
yeah,
he beat a pro in the final. He beat Cole Bedford. In fact, he punished Cole.
Yeah, made him quit.
Made him say no more. Dan
he needs a good break here more than ever.
Dan will not quit. We have not seen a dish off the break in a long time. I've even seen one in this match.
We've seen a couple early on.
Not for a while.
But they've been in some grindy frames in the middle of this match.
Massive moments in this dry Stuart.
Oh, that little touch off the
red's gone in!
What a difference that could have made.
But as with many of these breaks, there's reds on cushions, there's yellows on cushions.
Ismail says, I always admire how the guys hold the white and make small movements between shots. Yeah, I mean, these guys, the control these boys have over the cue ball is extraordinary, and there's usually very, very few mistakes. Everything is intentional.
Can he develop the yellow? I think he's maybe a bit straight unless he pinches the pocket. It just goes towards the right side of the pocket. Might be able to just nudge into that yellow a little bit. No, he looks like he's screwing back. Even the simple one into the top right. And he can nudge the yellow here if he wants to.
Finish on with the yellow, yeah, I think so.
Oh!
Pressure! Oh! Dan!
My word.
That's painful. I mean, obviously we got the yellow and the red tied up on the right cushion, the top right cushion. So it's not over and done with for Dan. He's still alive. But Alid is a master at developing shots.
Did not expect him to miss that, Stuart.
No, he's just popped it over. He's just, I'll just develop that. That's fine.
Yeah, the clearance was very difficult, so just controlling that bag.
Commentators Kurtz, yeah, it happens all the time. Happens all the time. Yeah, looks like a simple shot here. Oh!
This frame is going ugly.
Yeah.
Going to be here for a while, Stuart.
Could be.
These players will be keeping it tight at 14-13.
Just checking that if that red is touching the cushion. I don't think it is.
Looks like there's a little slither of a gap.
Get a piece of paper in there. Just looking to see if this red will come off the yellow on the left pocket and in. I think that's what he's kind of looking at. Is it a top? It's going. He needed to hit it a little bit harder. I'm not sure if he was going for that yellow or through the gap. It was so thin.
I think he was going for the shot you said there, in off the yellow, but overcut it. Dan back in control. Lots of work to do. Under the pressure, it's just about who's holding it together now, Stuart. There is no free flow and pull here anymore.
Who's got the most cunning? Who's got the most composure?
Who can hold it together best? And we know that's what the cucumber's famous for. Dan is a hard man.
This is turning into a chess match. Neither player wanting to make any sort of mistake or to give an edge by taking a risk. Are there many more matches after this one? No, Ismail, this is the only match on for today. 1st to 15. We will be having another stream on Sunday where we've got 2 matches going on. That's where we've got Justin Bishop, the local professional. He's not a professional, but he might as well be. And we have an actual professional, Curtis Lee, playing. And we also have another professional playing in Cole Bedford. Who was Cole Bedford playing? I forget. I'll have to check. Hold on. Get these up here. Hold on, we've had the white ball go in off. Yeah, it's gone in off. Cole Bedford is going to be playing Nathan Davis. Yes, thank you, Jacob.
That has gone in off. I missed that, Stuart.
Yeah, I was looking for the match schedule. Yeah, going to be a mental game. It's a big championship Sunday. Two shots here, Dan.
Trying to develop the red.
Just missed it. Hit it very, very hard.
Well, hit it hard. Wasn't that bothered about missing the pot because he was focusing on trying to develop the red, but still got a red that's tight just above the right centre bag. That's going to be a problem for him. That's got a pot in here to the left centre.
Bit of dirt, maybe.
But his yellows, of course. His reds there.
That's a very clever little shot. I don't think he can see the red into the top left or the red into the middle left. Potential for a cross double, maybe? Is that a cross double?
Get confused. It's been here a long time.
Look forward to watching as well. Yes, so do we. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be, I mean, again, it's still the first round. I can't believe the matches that we're going to have.
It's the second round.
Well, this is the first round of the winners bracket.
Sure, it's the second round.
Maybe you're right. I don't know.
Well, Alad beat the guy in Hell Hill.
Yeah.
In the first match. So maybe there's a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. That now has a new first round. Anyone in the winner's bracket has already won a match.
Yeah.
Now we have open yellows.
Those yellows at the top do plant as well, I think, into the top right.
They plant, but it's a missable plant. There's distance between the two. He's got to get this right. Big shot. Could open everything up. Got it. Where's the white going? Bounce is okay. The yellow's gone a bit close to the cushion, which again makes it potentially missable.
Yeah, this is tough
at
now.
this stage.
Yellows at either end of the table here. Two of them are pretty tight to the cushion. This would be a tough clearance, but extremely important for Dan.
Tension. It's palpable. It's above it nicely.
How does he get... what do you do here? He's got the two awkwardish balls.
It's a stretch over a couple of reds. Has to dig into it. Has to play it with a bit of pace.
See the devil on this one, Paul. Devastation for Dan. And
it's
he's
a great pot.
Banged it in there.
Great pot. Mr. Richards under a lot of pressure. Awkward queuing.
How does he get back down for the black?
And at the pace. He had to play that into the devil's pocket.
The black, I think, does pass into the bottom right. So if he can pop this yellow on the top right, use the cushion to come back across the table, and not snooker himself behind that red up the top.
Another massive shot.
There's so much that could go wrong here.
This is cucumber-esque. Dan the man. Look at those reds, Stuart. Miss this.
Miss this, and it could be all over, Paul.
And it could be all over. This is huge. Dan the man. With a difficult cut down the cushion into the top right bag. He's not got it. He's not got it. And could that be the last shot of the King of the Hill tournament for Dan Richards? The reds, for the first time in this frame, are all open, all potable. And this is what the cucumber is made of. These situations, he will take his time on every one of these shots.
Just know Dan is just going to be distraught after that yellow miss up there.
You can do nothing now. You can just sit there
and hope. Cucumber has a rush of blood, which is impossible.
One of the slightly trickier reds. He's left it as simple as possible.
Long reach for him.
You will not rush Alad. For the match. Normal circumstances. Fancy Alad to take these. All of pressure. The yellows over the bag. Miss here would bring it to the hill. Hill. Absolutely taking his time. What must Dan be feeling in his chair?
Well, I don't know.
Frustrated.
I wouldn't want to be in his head.
What
do you want to do after you miss a shot? You get up and take it again. Go again.
When I'm playing against a slow player, it really frustrates me.
You can't blame Alad for taking his time here. The stakes are just so high.
which screws it back a little bit. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's okay. Just doing his little laps around the table. He's making
sure.
I mean, if he wears a pedometer, he must do some steps when he plays a pole match. Aled walks up, walks down. Another 10,000 steps in this frame.
So much on every shot here.
Keeping his cool. He's come up. Yeah, that's why we call him the Cucumber, Ishmael. That's his nickname.
Yeah.
Very composed player.
He's kind of in between both of these here, actually.
Yeah, he did come around a bit too far, perhaps. This is a thin one. It's a missable one. He has missed it. Where's the white
How's
going?
your luck?
Where's the white going?
Oh, I think it's covered. Hold on.
Hang on. He just needs to.
Can't see
he
from
just
there.
needs to clip the left side of the yellow. We'll know if Dan gets down quickly.
Oh, I don't know. It's not as straightforward as it might look.
My word. It was a tough shot by the Cucumber there. Very missable, but I thought he might get it. Nope, not putting any side on it, so I think he can hit it. I think he can hit it. He can hit it.
And he's coming down into the devil's pocket.
My word,
this is for Hill, guys.
Flipping going to the hell.
Ow.
He hit it straight, Ishmael, into the
He
devil's
doesn't want
bag.
to see the devil here. This would be
For
devastating.
14 all.
And he gets it.
Hell.
We're going all the way, folks. Unbelievable. This is ultimate pressure. I can't believe it.
14 all, 28 frames of pole these gentlemen have played, and there is no splitting them. What a battle. Every frame seems to have been a grind. Question is, who takes this final single frame shootout? You called it, David, some time ago. It seems like yesterday you called that.
Yeah. Get your answers in the poll quick, guys. Who's taking it?
14 frames apiece. A nice little...
Players bump fists. Aled to break.
The break.
How important is this break?
Every break recently has been ugly with...
Aled's sneaking ahead in the poll. Maybe because they know it's his break. Doesn't want to go in off. He gets one ball.
Yellow's dropped. The red has dropped.
It's not the worst split.
Not
Also not the best.
Not the best either. It's not an easy dish, put it that way. Simple red to start if he wants. There's a red tied up with a yellow near the black spot. A red that's just underneath, directly underneath the black. I think it's blocked.
I can't imagine what these players are going through right now. So much pressure. This game's been going on for 4 hours and 15 minutes.
This is the second Hill match that Aled's been involved in this year's King of the Hill.
Yeah.
How does he plot his way through this stage? You just want to leave things as easy as possible. It's nervy. The kind of control you have over your arm is not quite the same. Simple shots suddenly look harder. The pockets look smaller. The viewers still think Aled.
He's going to take it. 66% for Aled. Does need to figure out a way to free up that red and yellow.
Every shot's massive.
Oh, he's got the red. No, that's all right. He's got this red, this lowest red into the bottom right, and that should free up the other red near that yellow.
Massive
but
shot.
He cannot afford to miss. That's a great shot, that from Aled.
Wonderful shot by the Cucumber. We've not seen a dish.
That is a wonderful shot.
We've not seen a dish in a long time.
What?
Could the Cucumber finish with a dish? Still lots of work to do.
That's what he's capable of. That's why he is the Cucumber.
Still lots of work to do.
And he bangs it in to get up the table. He just when the going gets to when it's like ultimate pressure, maximum pressure, he just seems to turn into a cucumber.
What pocket does the black go in, Stuart?
It goes into the middle left. It goes into the bottom left if you move the yellow.
Oh, he's miscued!
He
He's miscued! I can't believe it! The cucumber's miscued at the worst
Oh my
possible
god!
moment!
Oh my god! What happened?
Did he chog his cue? Did he dig down too low? That's a miscue! Or he's still nearly potted!
Oh my god! I don't believe it.
What a moment!
I wonder what the odds on that would have been.
What a moment to miscue!
Hasn't miscued all day.
Hell. Nothing simple for Dan here.
Oh my god!
Place of safety. Has he covered the top red
Guys.
bag? I think you can still see it.
Guys, get the likes in. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. There's more of these matches coming up. I can't believe this one's gone all the way. The tension is just unbelievable.
Even a cucumber can feel pressure.
This is bonkers, Jake. Yeah, it absolutely is.
I think he can just still nick this in, but it's so thin. The white's going to come flying down towards the centre of the tail. I don't think he can hold it, or he can give himself a pot on this red. So, what's going to happen here?
He's got the
He
pot
has
and
held
he's
it.
come
It was
round.
perfect.
Laura's confident.
It was perfect.
He's going into the devil's pocket. But where does the black go now?
He wants to push this through a bit, maybe off the left side cushion, put the white where that yellow is, just above the black. If he can nudge into that yellow, it'd be perfect. Yeah, I've seen Alid miss a couple of shots. The cucumber. He's missed! The cucumber's missed! The devil strikes in the hell frame! I can't believe I'm seeing here!
Ridiculous. He wouldn't have had position on the black anyway.
Yeah, I cannot
But
believe
this is unbelievable, Dan. His heart rate must be through the roof.
Even cucumbers can feel pressure.
Does he just try and does he go for clearance, or does he just cover this pocket? He just covers
He's
the pocket.
just covered it. You called
You
it.
evil man. You evil man.
But there's a gap there, but of course he snookered him as well.
Oh my god.
Snookered him as well. The devil.
Get the likes in for these boys putting on this sort of a show. Can we get them to 30 likes?
I can barely talk.
He's going up and down. He's going to try and come up and down and clip the red in off the yellow.
Off two cushions.
Oh!
So close. Does that red prevent the black from going into that bag now? Thinking a few steps ahead. Dan is leaving that yellow where it is.
Puts that one in a slightly more potable position.
He's going to make this as horrible as possible.
Dan's holding all the cards now.
Yeah, 2 shots. If Alan gives away 2 shots. He says we sound bad.
Maybe we're too loud. We've leaned into the microphone because this is so intense. Like, turn the volume down a bit. How's that better? Is that a little bit better?
Serious tension. Double knuckle? Nope.
I think it's their voices. Yeah, our voices are pretty hoarse after talking for so much time.
He's got the hit.
Touch.
He's got the hit.
Such a big touch.
Great hit.
Gillian. Good Friday night in there. Yeah, absolutely. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Popping and over trouble. Yeah, we're being too loud. We're being too loud. It's off. We're being too
Sorry,
loud.
too excited, Monty. We'll calm down a little bit, but this is a hell out.
And just developing the balls again, making it as awkward as he can for Alid. He's got the hit.
He's got the red out as well. That's a 3rd hit in a row. 2 shots given away would have probably give Dan the match. Yellows are open, so now Dan has his chance. Can he hold it together? Win this dramatic match.
Dan needs to go for it soon, or Ali will bang it in a fluke. Yeah, it's possible.
He's got it out. This is the time now for Dan to strike. No,
He's not.
No.
He doesn't want it. It's a great snooker, though.
He snookered him again. This is the 4th, 5th in a row.
He wants 2 shots. He's not confident enough to take it on without the 2 shots.
So many nerves out there. Can Alid come off this right side cushion and cut this red into the left centre bag? Got a good hit. It's going towards the top right. Oh
my God.
It's a much better position for the red to be in, and now he's got no choice, Dan. Well, he probably can get a snooker, but it's the way Alid has got with these snookers. I mean, the pressure he's been under.
I mean, I think he's just said that yellow isn't touching the bottom cushion. He needs to go for it now.
No, he's trying more dirt. More dirt.
More dirt. He's still not having it.
The thing is,
that's a potable ball, but then where does the black go? He's got no option to get down on the black.
Exactly. Dan wants to leave that yellow there at the whole frame. He wants that 2 shots. This is about the 5th or 6th snooker in a row.
What's he doing here? Went down and up, but he goes in.
He was just in such a horrible position there.
Now Dan is going to go for this now for the win, and what has been an absolute behemoth of a match.
Well, I can't believe I'm saying it, but Dan has ground him down there. That was just 5-6 snookers in a row.
He's just going to get rid of this, bring himself down, it looks like.
Incredible, he still refuses to pot his own yellows.
Needs to get it right, looks okay.
Opens up as many bags as possible. Now it's Dan's turn. Can he keep it together?
Yeah, I mean, he'll leave this yellow in the bottom left for as long as possible as a what's the word? Not a cushion.
Safety net.
Safety net, that'll do.
He's come a bit far here, Stuart. He's okay, actually. He's got this into the right centre.
Not an easy shot there. It's a pressure shot. He needs to get this one right.
If he misses, he's got the snooker anyway. Almost as if he played for the snooker.
Yeah.
He is making life horrendous for Alid. I do fancy Alid to hit this, though. Can't just afford to hit it. Those yellows are now very easy. It's an easy clear up for Dan, although the pressure is immense at the moment.
Immense.
I
thought you just said mince.
So this is, if I was Alid, I'm certainly not Alid.
Is Alid gonna?
I would hit this hard.
Yeah, come off the bottom cushion.
I would hit this hard. Jacob says the same. It's working out every angle.
Make him bleed. Ismail, make him bleed. Oh my God.
If in doubt, give it a clout.
Yeah, why not?
Alid's rarely in doubt, but it might be the shot. Here goes. Hold on to your hats. It's a clout. Tried to go for the top right bag. It's not worked.
So good.
What a chance now for Dan Richards. This, for Dan Richards, is bread and butter. Just knuckled that a little bit. Looks so simple, but the pressure he must be under.
This, I mean, this should be game over. And if he in a practice game, this is it. He's just going to roll these in while he's having a chat with his mates. But pressure can change situations.
Oh,
he's coming over. He's made
got a little bit too much on that.
A little bit more.
It's going to come off the top cushion. I mean, it's still very easy. Looks perfect. Dan Richards. He ground the cucumber down.
And he does.
Takes it.
What a match.
What a match. I'm exhausted. I am exhausted.
They must be exhausted. I feel bad for getting them in for a post-match chat, but we've got to. I've got to hear what they have to say after that. It was unbelievable.
The king is out. The king has been dethroned. The cucumber gave it his best. What a defence of his title. But Dan Richards ground the cucumber down. Superb game, gentlemen. And Stuart's just going to try and get both players in for an interview if they can still talk after that match. But what a performance by both players. There was some heavy frames. Sometimes it was tough to watch. But wow, bunkers match, incredible drama right to the very end. Alid was on the final ball in the final frame, but Dan just kept snookering him again and again and again. We wondered if that was the right tactic, but But in the end, it absolutely was the right thing to do. And we got the boys in here.
Meet the fans. Jump in here, mate. Right then. I'm here. So you have to scoot round, scoot in. We've got to get the equipment here isn't great. So you've got to scoot in. Look at that. Come on in this way. They don't need me in there, they need you in there.
What a marathon. What a marathon.
What a mental game that was. What a mental game. What a battle. I mean, we took the lead early on.
Yeah, I went 7-4 and thought, oh, that next frame was massive.
Yeah.
And he won, and then it went 10-7 then.
Yeah.
Real struggle to get back, but managed to get back, and then some dodgy pull going on.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. It's
So
the pressure of it. I mean, we were saying towards the end there as well in that last frame when you were you had a couple of yellows over the pocket, and it's a gimme, right? If you're just like practicing with your mates, you clear it up, no problem. But
gone.
the pressure of the stream table.
Well, we've been playing on 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours. It's a long old match of pool.
It's a marathon.
Absolutely, it's a mental battle more than anything. I mean, just to try and stay composed. Ronaldo's not happy. Boo, Dan. Ronaldo wanted you out.
Very odd.
Monty's happy, some good tactics. Yeah, I mean, people go nuts in the chat. When it went hill, the chat just went mental. Everyone was... Ed Lewis is in the chat. Brilliant match. Back for more. So much
I wasn't expecting to miss that last one, but the pockets are tight, aren't they?
They are super tight. The devil came out a couple of times tonight for both of you. He was popping
wrong.
up. Yeah,
You're
absolutely. But you've dethroned the king. He was the current king of the hill, but now... Favourite now after knocking out the cast. How it works, isn't it?
I don't know. There's some seriously good players.
There are. Anyone you would like to play in the next round or wouldn't like to play? I've got the draw up here. This is who's left. You've got Curtis Lee and Justin Bishop. That's happening on Sunday. That'll be a cracker.
If I could avoid the pros.
Avoid the pros. You might have to play one of them at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
To
at
win.
Some point. Later on is
later on. Let's later on. All right, we'll leave it. But so you've got a week or so now to rest until the draw is done. So it's a random draw for each round. If anyone was wondering,
I'm sure the group chat will be posting when the draw is.
Yeah. We'll let everyone know. We're going to do a little stream for it as well, I'm sure. But some excellent shots, excellent composure played today.
Yeah.
You know, it was you grounded out. You out composed the cucumber.
Yeah.
You out cucumbered the cucumber tonight. In the end,
All
after such an absolute battle. But well done, Dan.
Cheers, Stu.
Safe trip home.
Yes.
How far do you have to go again?
About 25 minutes.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Push, right?
Yeah.
Well, safe trip back, and we'll see you down here soon. All right.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Stu.
There he goes.
Cheers, Paul. Thank you very much.
There he goes. No problem at all. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of the stream tonight. Thank you so much for jumping in, for watching, for getting involved in the chat, for all the likes and all the subscribers, all that sort of stuff. We've got so much more excellent pool coming. It's kind of disgusting. I mean, we've got two huge matches happening this Sunday, so be sure to subscribe, chuck the bell notification on so you know when we go live. And there's just so much going on. What do you got? Anything to say for yourself, Paul?
Where else would you rather be? What a match. I loved it. It was hard work. It was hard to watch. It was amazing to watch.
Yeah.
The drama. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable
Bring more on. Bring more on.
Get more in it. Right. That's going to be it. We've got to go. We've got to go to bed, haven't we?
Bedtime.
It's bedtime. It's bedtime.
Bedtime.
Nightmare. Right. Thanks so much for everyone for watching.